Chambersburg's going to have to do to stop that Cumberland Valley Eagle team tonight?
I don't know if it's a matter of stopping them, because I think realistically the goal coming in for Chambersburg is to just get off to a good start competing. Lindsay Embley heading to Shippensburg is a force inside, and if they can get her the ball early, it'll test the maturity of Addie Kirkpatrick, a Sarah Lehman, who is coming along, but yet that might be the one area of the game that needs to be tested for Cumberland Valley this year. But I would say just Chambersburg just needs to compete. I mean, I don't know all the girls on the Chambersburg team, but in warm-ups I was just looking at the girls saying, hey girls, just have fun, because I know sometimes these TV games can make a kid nervous.
And you know, Jeff Thompson, you know a lot about area basketball. First and foremost, I'd like to kind of take you into the locker room as a coach. You've got the Chambersburg Trojans tonight. You know you're playing two-time state championship team and the caliber of this team in the Cumberland Valley Eagles. What are you going to do? What are you telling your girls right now to be ready?
Well, first of all, it's a first-year coach, Barry Purvis, but he's been around a long time, and he's got a great experience. He's probably telling his big girl, Lindsay, just get after it. You're going to Shippensburg, have fun. Cameron, if you get the open shot, shoot it. He's got to give him some confidence, like Charlie said. It's an opener. Let's see what we can get done.
Well, anything can happen. Chambersburg Trojans 1-1. Cumberland Valley, this is their first tip-off for the Eagles. We're going to have a great night tonight. We also have a boys doubleheader following that after this on ABC 27 and High School Sports Live. Again, we are ready for the action tonight.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94 years.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free. You may recycle appliances or even cell phones. We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Well, the national anthem has sounded. Todd McCall, Jeff Thompson, Charlie Fortney. And this is our kickoff or tip-off, our first one, High School Sports Live. Let's go inside and look at our starting lineups tonight. Chambersburg 1-1, Cumberland Valley at 0-0. This is their first game. We got Corwell, Ebley, Henderson, and Joyner and Variable. And the Connections Academy starting lineup for Cumberland Valley is Torsen, Jaycott, Kirkpatrick, Bachman, and Jaycott. And Charlie, you talk a lot. You know a lot of these girls through, High School Sports Live and Advanced Hoops through the years. We know we see youth, but we see some future in both teams. We know some senior leadership at Cumberland Valley side, but Chambersburg, they are young. They're looking for that real go-to right now. What do you say going inside the coaching lineup here, the coaching mindset tonight to get this game going?
Well, I took you guys' advice and went over to Coach Barry for Chambersburg, and he said the same thing. I'm just expecting them to compete hard tonight. They do have, I mean, Henderson's a great sophomore point guard. Joyner can shoot the ball if she can get it going tonight. You got Emily going to Shippensburg, and let's see if they can get off to a good start. We know we'll be talking a lot tonight about Cumberland Valley.
Well, we're about ready for a tip, and Kelly Jaycott, Miss Pennsylvania, 6'1". She is a senior. She will be jumping tonight, Villanova bound. And matched up, you know, Jeff Thompson, how important it is. Lindsay Embley will be matched up tonight on the jump. Even winning the tip to start any game.
Anything to gain your confidence. Well, there's a tip right to Addie.
Well, Morgan Bachman squares up for the three. She led the state in percentage shooting for most of the year last year. Ended up, I think, 4th. And had a big state championship for them last year. 10 points, couple threes, some great decisions to help them win their second state championship in a row.
And what a tremendous look she got right off the tip.
Bachman got a great look. Remember, Cumberland Valley has not played a game yet, so they might be a little cold early. Chambersburg 1-1 in this game, coming in this game. And we've got a foul call.
Pretty good man-to-man defense earlier. Do we say women to women?
That's probably the best way to say it. That foul will go against Lindsay Embley. That's her first.
Well, you know, and just so you know, we did talk before the broadcast. Jeff Thompson, you're only allowed one of those corny comments a half. So that's yours for this half.
I can't believe
Jeff
I used up the half.
Cumberland Valley seeing a 1-3-1 early.
How about her going left?
Jaycott on the left side. She's going to be fouled. She'll be going to the line shooting 2.
And I like what we see early from Taylor Vrabel. She said to Jaycott, "Hey, you come in here. I'm going to use all 5 of my fouls." And you know what? That was close to a ball, all ball. You know, that was a nice play on Vrabel's part.
Very aggressive defense.
Jaycott's first one is good. She is really, really money from that line, Charlie. We've seen it through big clutch games and district championships and state championships. That's what she does. She'll make both.
She's very comfortable there, isn't she?
Guys, I'm going to say something now before the season really even gets rolling, is that Kelly Jaycott's not only the best player in the state of Pennsylvania, she's top 5 in the country. She'd be in my starting 5 in the country. You show me 4 other girls basketball players better than her, then you can call me a liar. But this girl has it all.
Well, see, they got a turnover off their 1-2-1-1 press.
Jaycott to Jaycott, just like you do it. They see it all the time. Younger Jaycott to older Jaycott for 2. Cumberland Valley takes an early 4-0 lead.
Chambersburg has got to handle that pressure.
We're seeing early on, guys, just the ball kind of bouncing around a little bit. These pre-early game jitters, you know, what do you think, Coach Thompson, it really takes a team before they settle down? How many games into that season do you see, you know, limiting net turnovers and the messiness with the ball?
Well, probably January to February. It's nervous. It's nerve-wracking the first minute or two in any game. Tremendous ball movement. Shayla Corwell.
Morgan Bachman misses her second shot. Ball on the ground again.
Katie just attacked the ball.
Jaycott bringing it up. You'll see her play inside. There's a nice pass. And it's up and it's good. She connects.
Addison Kirkpatrick.
She connects with Kirkpatrick. And you really Charlie, you just got to be in the right place at the right time with this young lady.
I'd be living at the box if I were Addie. Just get to the box. She'll get her the ball. Great save.
And I think what we saw right there is Addie Kirkpatrick brings just a like appeal to this team. Athletic, she gets her hands on balls. She finished at the other end, which is what Coach Wolf and them want to see from her more this year. And her stock will rise the more she can finish baskets.
Charlie, she's from pretty good bloodlines, you know. 2 older brothers who played college basketball. Her father was a very good basketball player.
Chambersburg looking to go inside, and it'll be still stolen by Jaycott. Jaycott's going to stop, pull up, and it's good.
That looked like Charlie Fortney.
When you get her into rhythm, one of the things you'll constantly see in Jaycott is she has a beautiful game that we don't see often, that 12-foot, 15-foot range. And she pulls up really nice into traffic.
Jump shot, yeah.
Thank you to the John Green Basketball Training and Penn Credit and Recovery Specialist. Thank you, girls basketball sponsor.
Right now, 8-0. You're talking a look at a game that if you don't really get some control early on, Chambersburg looking like they're trying to force the ball inside, maybe a little too much, and they play very good defense here in Cumberland Valley.
They do play good defense, and the big issue for Chambersburg is bringing the ball up court.
Well, you know, we've always talked about this. Everybody jokes about it. Whenever you see a really good girls basketball player, you say, oh man, she can play with the boys. Let me tell you something. You put her in the boys game in the mid-pen, she's not just she can play with the boys. She's gonna be the high scorer in many of those games. And the way she plays, she doesn't lack the quickness, she doesn't lack the ball handling, and she certainly doesn't lack the height.
Chambersburg did a great job breaking a 1-2-1-1, but there's a miss on the other end. Jaycott to Jaycott and running the lane. Kelly Jaycott will be fouled. Katie Jaycott giving her a nice dish. She'll be shooting 2 more.
The Jaycott sisters.
No doubt about it. These girls, it runs in the family. It's genetic. I mean, anytime you got a Jaycott on the other end, you got to be pretty happy as a coach. She misses her first of her front end. She connects on her second one. And right back to that 1-2-1-1 press.
I like that pass to half court. That might be the answer against the 1-2-1-1. Jaycott with a rebound and a miss by Embley. There will be another foul call. And early on, Chambersburg has 3 fouls. That foul was on Shadiah Joyner. Joyner picks up a foul. She's a sophomore.
Yeah, she did a couple good things in this game so far. She cut off Jaycott on that penetration down court, and that's not easy to do. But it's going to be a tall order for the girls because they just can't match the height. Look at this.
Jaycott against the zone. She misses outside.
How about that rebound by Taylor Vrabel, though?
Vrabel pulls the rebound down just like they needed.
Nice entry pass to Vrabel.
And we got a whistle, we got a push, and it's going to be a foul against Cumberland Valley. Chambersburg will have the ball under their basket.
Liz Bishop is now in the game.
You saw a nice series there. A nice bounce pass by Joyner to Vrabel, and then Vrabel to Embley. A nice kick out. There was a nice series there. It'd be nice for Chambersburg to get on the board early, maybe get a little confidence.
That early foul went against Kirkpatrick. And now there's a foul against Chambersburg. Vrabel picks up a second foul, and that's one of your big girls in the middle that you do not want to be in foul trouble.
Chambersburg's switching their look defensively to a 1-3-1.
Katie Jaycott in and out. Rebound by Kelly Jaycott, and she'll be fouled. And that's going to be the 3rd foul. Standing beside me is Stanley Lumpkin, our stats keeper. And Stanley, if I'm correct, that's 3 fouls. No, that's going to go, I'm sorry, correction on that. It's going to go against Embley. That's her 2nd foul.
But that is their 16th foul, and now Cumberland Valley's in the bonus after this.
And you know how dangerous that can get, Coach Thompson, putting these girls at the line. I mean, they make it happen. 3 for 4. Make it 4 for 5 for Jaycott. 11-0 lead by Cumberland Valley.
And a suffocating 1-2-1-1 press.
Chambersburg's done a pretty good job up till now breaking the press, at least getting it over half court.
And Charlie's right. They did look really good on that last offensive possession.
Well, let's face it. I mean, Cumberland Valley, for those at home that don't know, you're just tuning in. Maybe you're going from channel to channel, and you're like, hey, there's a high school girls game. The white team, Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles, are number 10 in the preseason in the country, ladies and gentlemen. 2 state champions in a row, 3 trips to the finals. Looking to do it again this year.
Morgan Bachman with a block.
Jaycott to Kirkpatrick. She's going to miss. Coming up with a beautiful steal is Joyner.
Shade that day.
I'll tell you what, Joyner's done a lot of good things in this game so far. Defensively, passing, rebounding. Another rebound there.
Just plucked an offensive rebound.
You know, they're getting good looks. Chambersburg getting good looks. But unfortunately, Embley missed that one, and up the court come the Cumberland Valley Eagles.
Guys, I think this zone's a good idea. Kind of just puts the brakes on Cumberland Valley a little bit. Chambersburg smart by trying this early.
Rims seem tight tonight for Cumberland Valley, their first game, but look underneath. There's Jaycott with a rebound and up again, and she'll miss. Coming down with the rebound, and then there will be a foul call. Coming down with the rebound is Greenlee, and I think that foul will go against Kirkpatrick. Am I correct?
Well, and Jeff Thompson, you're a post trainer. I mean, you do a good job with young post players in the area. I mean, how about Lindsay Embley going straight up, straight down with the block and the rebound on Kelly Jaycott? One day she's going to be able to tell her kids, hey, I blocked. When Jaycott's in the WNBA, and I called it here someday, she's going to say, hey, kids, I blocked her shot.
A source of pride, although Kelly just did pluck 2 offensive rebounds. She's got great anticipation for the ball.
Morgan Frazier entered the game for Cumberland Valley. She's a senior guard. 3:06 to play here in the first quarter, 11-0. Chambersburg yet to find the basket. Again, they're 1-1 on the season. They've had good looks, Coach Thompson, and just tonight can't get it to fall early on.
No, they're playing away. Look at that pass inside.
That's a great move. Went up very hard as Embley, and there will be a foul call on the play.
Sarah Lehman reaching in.
Yeah, Lehman will be billed with this foul. Reach in, kind of reach around and push. Embley will score her first bucket of the night.
Charlie, she has a nice touch from the foul line.
Lindsay's mother played at Shippensburg. She's going to follow her and play at Shippensburg. It's nice when kids follow their parents' footsteps.
Well, it's fun for the parent to be able to watch the games there again.
Well, and Shippensburg's not too far from the West Shore here, so that'll be convenient.
Trojans on the board after Embley's 2 foul shots. Jaycott to Jaycott. That's her 3rd miss from outside.
Katie's getting really good looks against that 1-3-1.
Kelly Jaycott outside. She's 0 for 2 for 3, and a push from Chambersburg coming up the floor.
And Shade Joyner getting a tip rebound. Shade Joyner doing a lot of little things out there.
She's very active.
She's a smaller version of a Rodman type.
Look at the ball movement. Up, and that one's good. Katie Jaycott, that one was completely led by great ball movement, guys, by the Cumberland Valley Eagles.
And Katie did not hesitate. She missed a couple, and then she didn't hesitate and put it right in. Great confidence.
That's the thing about this team. They can shoot from anywhere. And again, it's their first game. You see some of those early jitters. And you know, Charlie, when they settle down, they are so dangerous out there.
It's like taming a tiger. The tiger is the Cumberland Valley Lady Eagle.
I would agree.
Well, they do a lot of things well, Charlie.
Well, and High School Sports Live has, a lot of things we work against in building a schedule. You got to fit it with other the schools, but putting this game on, putting Cumberland Valley on, and making sure this top-notch team gets on TV this year was a priority. And this is a nice rivalry, Cumberland Valley. Chambersburg, the boys' game's always a pumped-up situation.
Boys' game's going to be fantastic. and to honor Bill Wolf with how many state titles does he have?
Oh, 3, 1 at CD, two at Cumberland Valley, and possibly a 3rd.
And there was a double dribble on Greenlee. If you're just,
I have a tremendous amount of respect for Barry Purvis, who's a head coach at Chambersburg. He does a really fine job. He was a long-time administrator in the district.
There's Morgan Bachman.
Bachman coming in, and she does all those little things too. And that's the thing about Cumberland Valley. They necessarily may not need everybody to score, but they all can.
Well, and she's earned where she's at, Morgan Bachman. She's heading to Niagara University on a Division I scholarship. That shot you just saw, the 3 points she makes is giving her a full scholarship, couple $100,000 education. And this girl waited her turn, guys. This is her first year actually getting in the starting lineup here, but she's been a big part of the last couple championships.
That's pretty
coming
incredible.
Off the bench. Unbelievable.
Looks like they're going to signal Sherman for a walk. Alexis Sherman, she nice pump fake, moved both feet.
But couldn't get around Sarah Lehman.
That's right. She's going to go the other way. Cumberland Valley ball. 16-2, 1:14 to play here in the first quarter.
Chambersburg staying in their 1-3-1.
Frazier misses outside.
Joyner with a great steal again.
Sliding into the gap, Joyner. And they're going to call that a jump ball, and that's going to go Cumberland Valley's way.
Possession arrow points to the Eagles.
We'll see if Cumberland Valley will get 2 shots out of this 58 seconds, or will they play for the last one?
Joyner has, I think she's in every stat column. She has a steal. She has a block. She has a rebound. A couple rebounds. She has an assist.
Charlie, that's something to build on.
Coach Purvis has to look and say, well, that's one positive thing we're getting out of this. And
well, I mean, she's one of the younger players. She's only a sophomore. Emily, naturally the senior. But what I was struck by Barry Purvis before the game is he seemed to immediately understand realistically the expectation he needs to have with these girls. And that'll help him relax and just play ball.
Well, it's a long process, and he's been around for a while, and he understands.
For Chambersburg, Taylor Vrabel returns to the floor.
Lehman will be shooting 1-1. Emily picks up her second foul, and she's going to have to come over, and that's going to take one of their leading rebounders off the floor for Chambersburg. Front end is missed.
Vrabel with another monster rebound, but is that Bachman with the steal?
Bachman with the steal, and Jaycock looking cross court. In and out. And that is a tough rim down here on the other end tonight for Cumberland Valley.
The rim has been cruel to CV
it has
in the
really
first
been
quarter.
tough. These are great looks. I mean, they've got great rotation, great fundamentals, but they are in and out. You know, that can become a little bit psychological after a while. You know, you remember playing at places, remember having shooters, and sometimes some of those rims are tight. And that can play in a shooter's mind.
Well, not with the only girl on this court that I'll tell you, other than a Jaycott, it is not going to let it bother him, is definitely Morgan Bachman.
Kelly behind the back.
Back scoop up the floor, in and out for Bachman. And they're going to call Jaycott for a walk when she went to the floor. That was a great hustle play. Chambersburg ball.
Well, and you saw Morgan, she keeps shooting, and naturally she's automatic when she gets on a roll. But I saw her at College Showcase this summer. Didn't make a shot in the first half, and then made 4 threes in a row and got offered a scholarship 2 days later. So it's not how many you miss, says Iverson. It's how many you make.
And a bucket is going to count for Katie Jaycott. Kelly Jaycott, and we'll be back after these messages.
Brenner is back on Paxton Street with Brenner Pre-Owned. Choose from over 300 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans. We've got your next vehicle that's priced to fit your budget. At Brenner Pre-Owned, we have financing for every credit situation, plus 100% guaranteed credit. We'll get you driving today. Get to Brenner Pre-Owned, back on Paxton Street or anytime at BrennerPreowned.com. 24/7 at BrennerPreowned.com.
How about we cut some fat from the system? How about we lose the hot air and second hit?
Well, welcome back. Kelly Jaycott, 11 first quarter points, and Cumberland Valley leads 18-2 here in the start of the second quarter. Chambersburg hasn't done everything wrong. There is a lot to work with. They just have not found the friendly end of the bucket.
And Kelly has some magic at the end of the quarter.
Yeah, buzzer beater. We saw a buzzer beater in a big state game. We've seen her do it in district games. It seems she always has a great awareness of the clock and always know when to let the ball go. Chambersburg will have the ball here to start the second quarter. They find themselves down 16.
You know, guys, there's certain players that are so special that people that have nothing to do with the game just come because they want to see a player play before they graduate. And that's what you're going to see this year with Kelly Jaycott. You're going to see people coming from all over. They're going to drive an hour and a half in a car just so they can say they saw the girl play, or they're going to be able to say, you know, I've been hearing about this girl. I wanted to see it for myself.
Well, she has a Billy Owens type mystique.
Exactly, and I was thinking that, like, you know, you're Rob Brooken, you're Jeff Lebo, you're Billy Owens. Exactly.
Variable on the miss. Great move. Misses on the other end.
And I would say in girls' terms, it'd be like an Alyssa Thomas appeal, too, because, like, when she was playing in high school, same thing. There would be people that would come just to watch her play. And another girl that I remember in that boat would be like a Jen Harris as well.
Sherman gets her own rebound, goes up, and they're going to call that was Lehman, excuse me, they're going to call a jump ball.
That was a nice pass by Jess Tonry into the lane.
Tonry entered into the second quarter for Cumberland Valley. They'll go to that bench and play a lot of girls tonight. Chambersburg now in the 2-3. They started 1-3-1 in the first quarter. They're now 2-3. And really, what great work early on for Cumberland Valley. You know, seeing different zones. They're going to see it all year long, and that's a tough foul. Greenlee.
Cameron Greenlee.
She comes on a full out. Well, you got to give her credit for being aggressive on defense, but she'll get whistled for that foul. Cumberland Valley will have the ball on the side.
I see now why she averages 7.5 a game. She comes in the game with a lot of energy.
She's the spark off the bench. Katie Jaycott will go to the line. It is a 1-and-1. Chambersburg is in foul trouble already early on. We've got a second. Looks like the referee's going to take a look at the clock to make sure everything was right.
I'd like to mention the other coaches on the Cumberland Valley staff while we have a moment. Jim Poole's been Bill Wolf's longtime assistant. Phil Gillis, another assistant coach, was an assistant coach for Harry DeFrank. And Jill Kalbach is doing some yeoman's work on that bench as well.
I was joking with him earlier. I said, hey, guys, are you going to be at McDonald's after the game tonight? Are we meeting at McDonald's again? Because the last two broadcasts we did here, I stopped afterwards just to get me. I always get cookies and milk after, just so you know, guys. I get cookies and milk after the broadcast. And I said, am I going to see you guys at McDonald's? They said, oh, no, they have a special thing for us after. But it's kind of like, it's been a nice tradition. It's going to be broken tonight.
Well, Katie Jaycott makes both front and back end of the 1-on-1. They're up 20-2. And now right back to that 1-3-1 is Chambersburg.
Looks like Kelly's getting ready to check back in, get her legs going again.
That's Corwell with the steal, but back again is Bachman stolen. The ball's up and missed by Sherman, and now it's on the floor. And you got to give both girls hustle. Both teams are going after it tonight. They're getting on the floor for an early game, and that's a jump ball.
Yeah, 43 is actually Sarah Lehman. I believe that was in our program. It's in our program wrong, but Sarah Lehman actually, and let's talk about Sarah Lehman. Top track athlete, finished in the districts. I'm not sure the ranking, but I know she did a lot in track and she has potential, does a lot of the jumping events. She's a girl that Coach Wolf is looking for to give them a spark off the bench in the forward spot. And when she goes in the game with Kirkpatrick, that allows Jaycott freedom to play any position at the guard spot. Kelly, that is, point guard, 2 or 3.
You're right about Sarah. She's very athletic, can jump, can run, and tried the left-handed layup that she just barely missed.
Tonry will be picked up with her first foul.
You know, a big loss last year for Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles was Jen Faulkner and Taylor Snyman, both playing college basketball, one at Radford, one at, I believe, Bloomsburg. And a big loss because they were defensive machines. Those girls were lateral geniuses with their feet, soccer studs. So Coach Wolf, he's looking at Tonry, he's looking at Torst, and he's looking at girls like that to bring that grit when they insert themselves into the game.
And don't forget Megan Rhodes. She was a really hard worker in the post.
Oh, yes, and I was definitely thinking of the guard spot when I was saying that. But, yeah, she was their Rodman-like type post around the basket.
I'll give you that, Rodman.
I've been using Rodman a lot tonight. I don't know why he's on my mind. I miss the guy.
He could rebound.
5:39 to play. Cumberland Valley holding on to an 18-point lead here early on. Look at the defense by Jaycott.
They
just
are
getting
really
after
it defensively. Hands, feet.
You know, and you might say, somebody at home might say, well, hey, this team's up by a lot. You know, why are they pressing? Well, here's the thing. Coach Wolf and the Lady Eagles, they have a responsibility to prepare their team for the next game. And it's only the second quarter. And they, in my opinion, they have every right to get after it. At one point, you're going to see the bench empty, but until that, he wants to teach his girls to be aggressive. They've been playing at a high level for a long time, and they don't want to stop that.
They have, and they have 3 substitutes in the game right now. And in all fairness, these girls have to get in game shape. Nice pass.
Up and good for Tonry, who's been entered in the game and is a little spark. A junior at 5'7" has been a spark for Cumberland Valley. Ball movement, and that gets her a nice jump shot.
Another very athletic young lady, Jess Tonry.
And you're watching, if you're watching at home, Cumberland Valley gets great shots in the rhythm of their offense, regardless of what zone there is. They move the ball well, and all the girls get good looks at it. She's a lefty. Corwell misses another.
I'm impressed with their passing, Charlie. Very unselfish.
Frazier on the miss, and rebound pulled down by, Embley for Chambersburg.
And here's Barry Purvis. I mean, he's using his whole team. He's giving them all this experience.
Yeah, when you look at the stat sheet and you look at how evenly matched their team is, and they're scoring them 2 here, 4 there, 6 points there, all the girls scratching the lineup, getting an opportunity in.
Chambersburg's running the flex offense. Didn't you used to run that?
I ran variations of it through the years. There's going to be a foul on the floor, and Chambersburg will have the ball awarded into the basket.
That's an example of what Lindsay Embley can bring to the table when she can get the ball in that position. But unfortunately, getting her the ball in that position is the challenge, just because of the pressure out top.
Oh, the world of pressure, and they just can't get it inside.
Addie Kirkpatrick picks up her 3rd foul, so she's going to have to go to the Cumberland Valley bench.
How about the help by Jess?
How about Tonry and her push, and that's a score. She went coast to coast, rebound all the way up, and
she started off with a great defensive play.
Jaycott spinning around, giving it to Torsen. Torsen's going to lose it, and down on the floor goes Chambersburg. You got to give these girls credit. Those blue uniforms are getting on the floor tonight.
They are. They're hustling, but it looks like Cumberland Valley has 20 pairs of hands out there.
How many times, Coach Thompson, through the coaching career, did you say that where you're preparing for a team and you would actually want to possibly look and bring a couple extra on the floor in your practice and try to emulate speed, and there's really no way you can do it?
You can't do it. You just have to see it to believe it.
Cumberland Valley doing such a good job against that flex offense, just bumping the cutters and getting in the lane. Embley with the miss.
Nice offensive rebound by Shayla Corwell.
Corwell kicks back out, and there's a miss.
Does not get rewarded, however.
Joyner takes another look at it. Jaycott up the floor, cross court. You see it all night. Bachman deep. She's going to miss. Rebound by Kelly Jaycott, and that's up and good. Gets her 13th point of the night.
Kelly's around the ball so much, Charlie, it just amazes me.
I'm telling you, she has a nose for the ball.
Frazier up with a right hand, and it's going to be good.
And it's contagious.
And Coach Purvis is going to have to take a timeout. 28-2, Cumberland Valley Eagles, #1 in the state, #10 in the country. We'll be back after these messages. More from Cumberland Valley.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94 years.
Welcome back. Barry Purvis has to take a timeout. His team down 26 here early in the second quarter. They can't quite find the basket. There's been great movement out of Chambersburg. So if you're watching at home, the team is doing a good job. But, you know, when you're facing giants, it's the best way to describe it in the girls basketball world. That's what they're doing. But I give them so much credit, Coach Thompson, tonight, because Chambersburg is breaking the press fairly well. However, they're struggling once they're getting it over half court.
They are struggling. Credit to what you see on the screen, Bill Wolf and his assistants. They play some hellacious defense.
2:50 here to play in our first half.
We've got a fairly new cast of characters in for Cumberland Valley also.
They're going to the bench, and entering the game is Sarah Morris. She's a forward at 5'8", so you know Coach Wolf is given a good opportunity to let a lot of girls come in tonight and play, and it gives an opportunity to bring Kelly Jaycott off the court, and it's a good decision right now.
Yeah, Sarah Morris brings some physical brawn and strength, and you know they may get into a situation as the year goes on where they're going to need her to put a body on somebody. She may be one of the only players they have that could do that against certain types of girls.
But at some point you need your 8th, 9th, and 10th player to play, and this is a great situation for them.
Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds by Cumberland Valley, and Chambersburg will have the ball. Missing her front end, the one-on-one for Chambersburg on the other end was Madison Whitfield.
Lindsay Embley's a little bit snake bitten by the post defense.
Well, in fairness to Lindsay, there's, because of the Cumberland Valley supporting cast, she's getting doubled. They can afford to do that.
Katie Jaycott with the steal and up with her left hand, and that's good. And boy, they make it look easy.
Katie shot that passing lane like it wasn't even there. Okay, now that was a fine pass.
A great pass missed by Torsen. Down on the other end, Embley.
That also was a fine pass.
Embley to Joyner, and Joyner with her left hand up and good.
Yeah, I saw it. We saw that too. That was a nice finish by Joyner. Nice pass by Embley, showing some versatility.
Cumberland Valley will take a 30-second timeout. 1:54 to play. 30-4. Cumberland Valley up. We'll be back after these messages.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her two boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Cumberland Valley will have the ball out from the side.
Tonray inbounding to Morgan Frazier.
Cumberland Valley looking at that 1-3-1 ball move. It's great. Because we've got 5 different girls on the floor now for Cumberland Valley.
According to our statistician, CV's shooting nearly 50%. Chambersburg not so high.
Sarah Lehman uses her left hand, shows that athleticism we were talking about earlier. I mean, I'm glad she made a bucket there so we could say the name.
She's a very good athlete.
You look at what
Sarah
they got
Morris.
coming. Yeah, you look at what they got coming back next year. You got Lehman, Kirkpatrick, Jaycott. That's a nice little group of girls to build a team around. And there's a lot of very competitive players out here. Cumberland Valley's going to have next year another solid team.
It'll be very solid. Katie Jaycott going to St. Joe's right now as it looks.
Sarah Morris, picked up her first foul. Cumberland Valley come down the other end.
Nice rebound by Sarah Lehman. Chambersburg's doubling off their zone pressure.
Tonry to Frazier was no good. Tonry with a shot at it. She'll miss, and Chambersburg will come down with the rebound. And that's Bishop was pushing the ball up the floor on the rebound, and it'll be rewarded underneath the basket for Chambersburg.
Bishop
45 seconds to play. Yep. And Chambersburg might need to do that a little bit to see if they can find the easy glass, the 5 foot away. They might have to push it.
My girls just go to the rack. Monica Henderson with a long 3.
Yeah, and I know they're trying to make a play happen, forcing things, but you just got to let it develop. You got to be patient, and you got to let it develop. I mean, I saw, Sade was open in the corner. You make that extra pass, things come easier, and I think that's what Cumberland Valley's doing right now. Naturally, more talent on the court, but they are making those extra passes and making it a lot easier for themselves.
Well, the pressure is so intense from Cumberland Valley, it's hard to make that extra pass.
That's a good point.
Monica Henderson missing the front end. 22 seconds to play. Tonry misses.
Sarah Lehman with about her 7th rebound.
Tonry get another look at it. It's up this time. It's good. She makes it happen the second time. 32-4. 6 seconds to play. Chambersburg pushing the ball here, looking for the last shot of the half. Embley will miss it, and that's going to be the first half. 34-4. Cumberland Valley leads. We got second half action and an interview with Jeff Kaufman coming up at halftime.
Today we has some breaking news on the West Shore. Some straining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Advanced Hoops is offering the 3D guarantee. Charlie Fortney believes the 3 dimensions are game speed shooting with professional instruction, crossover intensity with ball handling whiz Gerald Jarman, and 5-on-5 games building playing experience in competition. These 3 dimensions are needed for well-rounded training.
I'm looking for players that want to take their game to the next dimension. The 3D guarantee is for players who want to work.
To sign up for the 3D guarantee, go to advancedhoops.com.
Look, Ryan. Shh. Look over there. I see it. I see it. Is that what I think it is? That's a beauty. Wait, look. There's an even bigger one. Oh, wow. Shh. Oh, man. Don't worry, buddy. I know where there's a whole herd of them.
Stop by Hoffman Ford. You'll be sure to save a lot of bucks.
High School Sports Live basketball rivalries feature Hershey's 6'10" Villanova-bound Dylan Painter versus the high-flying McDevitt Crusaders. Harrisburg has reloaded and will battle Carlisle with Deshaun Millington and company. Steel High versus Trinity featuring 6'11" Sean Good. Cedar Cliff versus Redland in the Battle of the West Shore. Kelly Jaycott and the state champion Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles take on Chambersburg.
The Central PA Food Bank has been dedicated to ending hunger for 30 years. Currently serving 27 counties and distributing 27 million meals to those in need and expanding year after year. Central PA Food Bank Communications Director Brad Peterson is active in the community, creating awareness to area student athletes and helping them understand the need to help people.
Right here in central Pennsylvania, 1 in 5 kids don't know where their next meal is coming from. It's kids just like you. That's kids that you go to school with, or go to church with, or you work with somewhere. It's really encouraging to see these young men take an interest in others who aren't as fortunate as them. You know, there's so many kids out there that don't have the benefit of 3 meals a day, and because of that, maybe they can't be on the football field like these guys. So there are a lot of kids out there struggling, and to see them want to take part and work with the Central Pennsylvania Food Bank and do something to help kids who might be sitting in class with them, that's really heartwarming, and it really shows that these kids who are role models to the other students and some adults in the area can really make a difference right here in their community.
The Central PA Food Bank serves 800 other food distribution centers and needs volunteers, donations, and those willing to participate and organize food drives. The Central PA Food Bank is building a team that understands the need and the importance of everyone doing their part, and Brad Peterson understands that student athletes, and especially cheerleaders, can be examples of goodwill to other students in the school.
We are so lucky to be a part of football, especially wearing the green and white while we do it, that we all have that responsibility to help others. And this is one in such way to really help others in a big way.
To join the team and get involved with the Central PA Food Bank, go to centralpafoodbank.org.
Welcome back to our Highmark Halftime Report. I'm Todd McCall, and from the Carlisle Sentinels, Jeffrey Kaufman. Let's talk a little bit about what you saw in the first half. We're not really surprised by the score at 34-4. Chambersburg 1-1. This is Cumberland Valley's first game. And to be honest with you, they've been a little colder than what they are usual. But, Jeff, what have you seen?
I've seen a very active defensive team. I mean, they're really going after the ball, which is not something I've seen typically in the past. They haven't shot well, but they're hitting the boards hard.
What stands out in your mind? Cumberland Valley is the #1 team in the state. They're number 10 in the country. They're going to their bench deeper. Is there someone in that lineup that you think is going to continue to emerge as the year goes on to make up for some of those role players they had last year?
I think Addie Kirkpatrick has to step up. I think Henry can be a big help. Lehman can be a big help. they didn't have to score as much with Taylor and Jen in there last year. But this year they have to have somebody else step up scoring-wise instead of Katie, Kelly, and Morgan. Somebody else has to score.
And if you're a Chambersburg Trojan fan, I mean, it's not all bad. They're getting the ball over half court. They've gotten a few looks. They're just kind of up against it tonight. It's like being up against a giant.
Yeah, unfortunately, they have, I think I counted 16 turnovers in the first half and only about 14 shots, which doesn't bode well. But with Barry in that role down there, he's going to do a heck of a job.
Well, Jeffrey Kaufman, we appreciate, Jeff, all the things you do for Carlisle Sentinel and what you do here for high school basketball. And, you know, we're looking forward to continue to teaming up with you throughout the year. But coming right up, right after these messages, we'll go inside our stats with our Capital Region Insurance Agency halftime stat rundown. We'll be back with more high school basketball after these messages.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two. It's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Right now at Pizza Hut, you can get any 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Choose any crust, any sauce, any toppings. So go for it, America. Get any toppings, any crust flavor, anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Ruff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Ruff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Ruff also offers 24/7 job site support. Ruff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Man to man, here on out. Man to man, here on out.
Welcome back. We're going to go inside our Capital Region Insurance halftime stats. Charlie Fortney, Jeff Thompson. I mean, it stands out 34-4, but it's been a lot of different scoring. Tonry has come on for Cumberland Valley. A couple names like that might be able to step up and take those roles as you talked. Let's go inside first, what we've seen from our home team.
Well, the Eagles have a stable of athletes, first of all, and they've got 2 really outstanding players, and probably more.
And Charlie, when we look at it, I mean, first quarter points, Jaycott had 11. She already had 5 boards in the first quarter. That's Kelly Jaycott. She is now at 15. Her sister's now at 12. I mean, right then and there, that's kind of hard to match already in the first half when you got 2 teams over 2 kids over 27 points.
How fitting for Cumberland Valley that their leaders get them started early and get moving. And even Bachman, even though she's not hitting her shots, they keep telling her, keep shooting it, because they know that's a big part of what's going to catapult them.
And you look over at the Chambersburg side, you got Embley with 2 and Joyner with 2, and that's the scoring that you've had in the first half for Chambersburg. They've got to find a way to maybe get some of these buckets. They've had some looks inside 5 foot away, Jeff, but just missed them.
I just think Cumberland Valley's hands are so quick and so there all the time. It's going to be really hard and difficult to score.
Well, 34-4 here coming up with our second half. We'll be back in a few moments with more basketball and high school sports live in ABC 27.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and Team Pennsylvania National Showcase. 5th to 12th grade, join a championship level program. Register now at advancedhoops.com.
How about we cut some fat from the system? How about we lose the hot air and secondhand smoke? Let's give everyone a great choice of doctors and remember we're our own primary care providers. Let's build better plans and pick up some better habits along the way. It's time to be the change we want to see in healthcare and the change we want to see in ourselves. Let's do it all for health. Highmark, Blue Shield.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: silver, gold, and Team Pennsylvania National Showcase. 5th to 12th grade, join a championship level program. Register now at advancedhoops.com.
Brenner is back on Paxton Street with Brenner Pre-Owned. Choose from over 300 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans. We've got your next vehicle that's priced to fit your budget. At Brenner Pre-Owned, we have financing for every credit situation, plus 100% guaranteed credit. We'll get you driving today. Get to Brenner Pre-Owned, back on Paxton Street or anytime at BrennerPreowned.com. 24/7 at BrennerPreowned.com.
Jaycott starts the second half like she's done all night long. Kelly Jaycott drills a three from the corner. 37-4 starting the third quarter.
Kelly got her feet comfortable in that corner, and it was in before she shot it.
Going to be a foul call on Cumberland Valley. And that's going to go against Katie Jaycott. Chambersburg will have the ball on the side.
Cameron Greenlee's getting the start for the second half. Maybe she can infuse some energy into this ball club.
Cumberland Valley just matching up man-to-man, and as Coach Thompson, you mentioned earlier, long arms, they get all over the place. It looks like there's 8 or 9 girls on the court tonight. They're playing excellent defense. Corwell up, missed.
They talk about that rebound, because that was a massive rebound.
Well, and I like the fact that the refs didn't call any over the back or anything, because Chambersburg needs to have the same autonomy to get after it as well in this game and try to get their feet wet here.
Bachman will miss. Embley will rebound and push the ball for Chambersburg.
Nice entry pass to the low box.
Vrabel, we noticed, was out in foul trouble. Embley will miss. Vrabel back into the second half, entered in the second half. She's another rebounder Chambersburg needs. Jaycott to Kirkpatrick, and that's up and good. They make it look really easy to fast break like the Lakers.
That was a clinic. That pass was a two-hand chest pass clinic.
A lot of people don't realize that, but that stuff needs to be worked on. When I was a kid, well, 8th grade, I used to watch Jeff Lebo do that almost three-quarter court two-hand chest passes for layups to his team, and that's a good role model type play for a little kid at home watching.
Embley gets good position but misses. Kirkpatrick with the rebound.
Addie is battling her in the low.
She really is doing
box.
a good job tonight. Jaycott pushing the ball. Kelly to Katie. Katie up and good.
That would have been a Kelly-Katie shot.
Boy, oh boy, they work so well in the open court together.
Like they're sisters.
Exactly. Family bond. And they're staying very focused, and they get down in their defense so well, gentlemen.
But they're not chopping like they did earlier in the first half. But sound, very sound defensively.
Joyner's going to lose it underneath. Cumberland Valley with the push. Katie Jaycott to Frazier. Frazier will miss. Kirkpatrick with a rebound. Back out to Bachman. Bachman will miss. And Katie Jaycott will get it. Cross court. Frazier to Kelly Jaycott is up and good.
Kelly got the three that time, but Katie did the work. Two great passes by Katie Jaycott.
Kelly Jaycott's shot looks so much more mature than even last year.
Katie Jaycott up on the steal for the layup.
That looked like a train coming by, just getting the mail from the...
And as they seem as if they warm up here in their first game of the start, they're just getting better by the minute.
I believe we're in the, when does the mercy rule start in PIAA?
It was 40. When they first brought it in, it was 30.
The clock is running right now, so that is why. So if you're at home, you see the clock running, it's the PIAA rule here.
Shayla Corwell will be called for the travel.
She should be arrested for that pickpocket, shouldn't she?
My goodness, just makes it look easy. Look at the focus underneath the basket. Her eyes up on the square. Fundamental.
And I want to announce it, Todd, that Jeff Thompson just did his only corny comment he's allowed for the half. No more, Jeff. You did it.
Okay, don't lose your sense of humor, Charlie.
We can't lose a sense of humor. We talked earlier about the 6 degrees of separation to Jeff Thompson, and you know Jeff Thompson can tell you not only who he coached, but who's whose father coached there and where he played, and it seems like it always gets back to either George Washington or Abraham Lincoln in some kind. 6 degrees of separation
Well, they were
through
great
basketball
men.
and history. Kelly Jaycott with 19, her sister Katie with 9 to lead scores for Cumberland Valley, and then a host of others who have scratched. Katie Jaycott looking to pass inside. She'll miss the mark, and it's already the other way. Katie's going to scoop and miss.
Very unselfish.
Kelly's going to miss on that pass. Chambersburg comes away with it.
You know, John Jaycott sitting in the stands. He has 2 younger daughters coming up. There's more Jaycotts coming, ladies and gentlemen.
Bachman to Jaycott, and that's up and good.
Chambersburg struggling to get back on defense to try to contest any of those shots right now.
Turning left and going up and missing will be Vrabel with a good move. Vrabel will go to the line and shoot 2. I mean, she's done some nice things when you talk about Taylor Varbo. She's only a sophomore.
Well, I want to go back to what Charlie just said. The Eagles look like thoroughbreds right now.
As they push the ball, they're in the right spots. They find each other so well. They're so unselfish, and that's what makes them state champions. Vrabel up and can't find the basket on her first in.
That should count. The way she has soft, she put that on the rim. I don't know what happened.
Absolutely good form. Very good form.
When you're tall like that, you need a little wider of a stance. Now that's coming from the shooting instructor to me. I have always said that, you know, getting a little lower and a little wider on foul shots is never going to hurt your shot. Just a little bit wider than normal. And consequently, when you shoot further out, your feet are like Ray Allen, like a little tighter, so you can get a little more bounce on your shot.
Chambersburg.
Yeah, it's about balance. And
Chambersburg back to the 1-3-1. Frazier up and misses. Jaycott's going to pull the board down, and Kelly Jaycott's going to put it up and scoop for 2. Give her 25 on the night.
Kelly's in a mini feeding frenzy.
We got a tweet from Taylor Dippery at home saying these guys are unreal. I just want to clarify, these are girls. I know that's Pennsylvania Dutch for just in general. But yes, these girls are unreal. Taylor Dippery.
You kind of have to be here to see it, too, to really appreciate it. I hope you guys are seeing it at home like we're seeing it here.
Torson will be called for the foul. Corwell will go to the line. She's a lefty. She's going to miss her first one. And look at this, 5 new substitutions coming in.
We call that a line change.
That is a line change for Cumberland Valley. Entering the game, though, for the first time is Allison Hinish. Hinish is in the game for her first time.
A 5'6" sophomore, number 11.
Frazier will be in. Morris, in Lehman, and Tonray. 5 full wholesale substitutes. There's going to be a jump ball, and this one's going to be awarded to Chambersburg underneath their basket. .142 here to play in the third quarter.
Very nice out-of-bounds play.
Great left hand by Corwell.
Misdirection, and she ended up on the weak side box and got open. Coach Wolf will have something to talk about in practice.
And that's going to be a rare turnover for Cumberland Valley tonight. Cumberland and Chambersburg will get the ball underneath their basket. I mean, it's very often you don't see it. You don't see these types of turnovers. But hey, you're bringing 5 girls in, and you can. How about Bill Wolf with what he has an opportunity to do? You can just sit back and trust them. Let them play.
Have some fun, girls. Nice rebound by number 52, Sarah Morris.
Morris pulls the board down, but coming back very scrappy is Greenlee.
She's got some quickness.
Embley will miss. And there, look at Greenlee's hustle underneath the basket to try to save the ball. Time is winding down here. Remember, we got a continuous clock.
Liz Egolf just checked into the game for Lindsay Embley for Chambersburg.
Clock's continually running anytime it's above 40. 50-9 here, and the clock is down to 20 seconds here in the third quarter. Cumberland Valley should be their last possession of this quarter, but who knows? Connery's going to put it up. It's going to be rebounded and pulled down by Hennish. Look at the absolute great ball movement. It's going to be a miss by Hennish, but great ball movement by Cumberland Valley. Play for the last shot. We got fourth quarter action here on High School Sports Live. More to come after these messages.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free. You may recycle appliances or even cell phones. We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Karen has 459 friends, but none of them made sure she got home okay. None of them suggested she skip the next drink, try a glass of water, or maybe just call it a night. Karen has 459 friends, but tonight, what she really needed was one good one.
Welcome back to the beautiful field house here at Cumberland Valley. Crowd starting to come in. We got a guys-girls doubleheader here on ABC 27 High School Sports Live. This is our first one. Next week, Paul Meyer, Mechanicsburg, and another great matchup after that. Bishop McDevitt at Susquehanna Township at Bishop McDevitt. So we got some great games coming up, Coach Thompson.
Super games. I'm excited about the Mechanicsburg-Paul Meyer game, and also I know you're excited about Township and McDevitt.
Yeah, that's always one to get excited for. Vince Rogers and Mike Gaffey showcase their two teams this year. We'll have a continuing clock here in the fourth quarter.
I like the way Chambersburg is moving in their 1-3-1 now.
Frazier with the miss.
Nice rebound by Kristen Pugh.
Pugh will pull it down, and Bishop will bring the ball up. Cumberland Valley in just a revolving good man. They get inside the paint and help out very well, don't they, Jeff?
They do, and notice how they're fronting the post down low. Allison Hennish. Nice defensive footwork right here. You can see that on TV.
It's going to be a foul on Hennish. I believe that we're getting a quick view here of the future of Cumberland Valley when someone like Kelly Jaycott goes on next year to, play at Villanova and moving on. You're seeing what Bill Wolf will be looking into the future, and future looks bright.
It sure does. He does some things very fundamentally soundly, doesn't he?
And there's a great shot by Alexis Sherman. She puts it up and scores.
Now, the rim was kind to Alexis on that particular shot.
And a little bit of help. Shooter's roll.
Well, they were due. They were certainly due for one of those breaks.
They sure were.
Coach Hibbs, Coach Treffler, that's going to be a good one coming up next. Two teams looking to rebuild their program, and I say it's somewhat evenly matched.
It's evenly matched, and the interesting thing for me is both coaches have a son on the varsity.
Wow.
CV has two, and Chambersburg has one.
That might be a first time in High School Sports Live that we have two coaches' sons playing on the court together. And Cumberland Valley's going to be called for a walk. Sarah Morris looks like she moved both of her feet. Entering the game for the first time tonight will be Mackenzie Zimmerman for Cumberland Valley.
That's 5'9" sophomore.
So we're seeing the whole bench getting cleared here and get an opportunity to play tonight, and that's got to make Bill Wolf and the girls feel good. I mean, it's nice to be rewarded when you can do that. Your team practices hard. The girls, this is your team that goes against your starters night in, night out, and they're going to get an opportunity tonight to play on TV a lot.
Well, back to talking about the boys game a little bit, but I know you guys agree with this, but Coach Treffler, Coach Hibbs, two of the class acts in the Commonwealth.
Very excellent, both excellent coaches.
Morris is going to fall down. Looks like she's going to hurt her ankle. She came down very hard. Looks like she stepped on somebody's foot, and we got two girls down. And we hope both of them. It looks like Monica Henderson might have went down as well. So let's take a look at it. Oh, she just stepped weird and then crossing right over. Wow, two girls went down. That's just, you hate to see that happen.
That's unfortunate.
We'll come back after these messages. We'll take a TV timeout.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hi, sweetheart. Hey, YouTube. It's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
We had 2 injured players right there. That was for Chambersburg, excuse me. Liz Egolf went down, and she's going to come off the floor. And Sarah Morris for Cumberland Valley went down. Looks like both of them were holding ankles. Chambersburg finding a way to be a little more patient in their offense here. And Fraser, will come up with a steal for Cumberland Valley and push on the other end.
Nice post defense, getting her feet right in front of the girl that had to establish low box position.
Ball movement excellent tonight for Cumberland Valley. And it looks like it's going to be a walk, and she did. Sarah Lehman moved both feet, and she'll be called for the travel.
She went right on that bus, didn't she?
She did move both feet. She got a little excited there. I think she had that move in her head, and that's what happens. Often that move happens before the body's ready to make the move happen.
Well, those girls are quick. But not that quick.
4:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. We got a guys doubleheader coming up. Cumberland Valley, Chambersburg. Excited for that one as the crowd shuffles in here this evening. Looks like she looked forward before, and there's going to be a turnover against Chambersburg. And that's Christian Pugh who missed it and went out of bounds. Cumberland Valley will have the ball here. 4 minutes to play.
Morgan Fraser bringing it up. They're back in a 1-3-1, but Cumberland Valley passes so well, I'm not sure that I would play zone against them.
It's so tough. What is the call tonight? I don't know if there's any way to really stop them. And going to the basket hard is Sarah Lehman. She'll be fouled. Embley will pick up her 4th of the night, and that's going to send Lehman to the line for 2.
We've talked about Sarah quite a bit tonight, haven't we?
She's a hustler. She's getting after tonight, Coach Thompson. She's exactly that mix that Bill Wolf has had that's made him very successful here. They've had the girls to get on the ground and do all that hard work, rebounding and shuffling down on the ground, and they know their roles very well.
They sure do, and that's something that Megan Rhodes did so well last year.
Lehman will pick up her 2nd of the 2-shot foul.
There's a much better flow to Chambersburg offense right now than there was.
Looking inside, she'll be fouled. Embley will go to the line. And picking up her foul, first foul of the night, is Mackenzie Zimmerman. She looks like she got her on Embley on the arm. We'll take another look at it here. Mavs kind of reached in there and just stayed on the ball.
Lindsay's been averaging 15.5 a game in the first 2 games, and Chambersburg's bottled her up effectively.
Embley will make the first of the 2-shot foul. And she's good on the second one. She's really not a bad player. You can see she has great form. They're going to look for her at Chambersburg to score in an upcoming game.
They need her.
But boy, can you call a better measuring stick to going up against the #1 team in the state? That really tells you where you need to be in the future.
Exactly. A super game for Chambersburg, actually, to figure those kinds of things out for Barry Purvis.
There's a rebound put up and a miss by Zimmerman.
I anticipate that Coach Purvis will have them back to a high level. He's a very competitive and excellent coach.
Christian Pugh picks up her first foul. Cumberland Valley has the ball underneath. Up and a miss is Hennish, and Chambersburg will have an opportunity down the other end, but just like that, Sarah Lehman will be called for the walk. She fell down, hustled after it.
That looked like the Saturday night football game a little bit.
7 overtimes on High School Sports Live.
She got tackled on the 1-yard line, and they called backcourt.
I tell you, thinking back even to that game, it was one of the very more special games that we've had on High School Sports Live. And you hated to see either team lose. And, you know, Charlie, my thoughts after that game was maybe Central Pennsylvania and State of Pennsylvania might have to look at a different overtime rule. You know, I've heard that from a lot of people around. Maybe you have to go for 2.
Maybe from the 25-yard line.
Back it up.
Just an idea.
Well, I know it's trite and to say, but they both deserve.
I don't know how you would split the goal down the middle.
At what point can you stop the game and make them both co-champs? And that's about where it was at that point.
Yeah. So hats off to both the Cumberland Valley boys football team and Central Dauphin boys football team for a great, fantastic year in the Central Pennsylvania.
Conroy, that was Jess Tonry.
Tonry is showing some really good things. And Charlie, I know you'll appreciate her court awareness. She really moves well with the ball and gets others involved.
Yeah, she does.
Conroy to Frazier. Frazier will miss. Ball will be pulled down by Chambersburg.
It's hard to play zone against these guys. They share the ball so well, and they pass so well.
From deep outside is Summers. Summers will miss. Rebound by Lehman. Pushed up by Frazier. Frazier goes inside, and look at the great, fantastic move by Mackenzie Zimmerman. She's only a sophomore at 5'9". My goodness. Put my shades on, it's so bright here.
I like Zimmerman along with Morris. Morris is hurt right now, so we have to give her some comments here to keep her in the game a little. But I like Zimmerman with Lehman and Kirkpatrick next year. That's a nice quartet in the forward there. That brings a little bit of brawn and strength.
They're
with
going to
the
be
finesse post play of Addie and Lehman.
Well, we have a final in this one. Cumberland Valley 53, Chambersburg 14. We saw the #1 team in the state here in their first game. They're going to go 1-0. Chambersburg will go to 1-2. We've got a guys matchup coming up, Chambersburg and Cumberland Valley. And we'll talk a little bit about here. We'll have our player of the game coming up, and we'll be back with more after these messages.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94 years.
At Giant, it's never been easier for you to shop smart. Discover low prices on the items you buy most. Save on thousands of items every week with new Red Bonus Buy savings. And with gas rewards, you save big at the pump. You'll love how your savings stack up. Only at Giant. Earn Gas Extra Reward savings every time you shop. And pump up your rewards even more with weekly bonus offers in-ad and in-store. Gas Extra Rewards go farther at Giant.
No regrets. If only she parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them. Erie Insurance.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Well, Cumberland Valley comes away with a very effective win. Let's go down to Charlie Fortin. He's standing by with our Brenner Family Dealership player of the game. It's Kelly Jaycott, and behind her is the whole Eagle staff. Charlie?
Guys, I'm with the Lady Eagles. the tallest Lady Eagle and the leader. We have the Brenner family of dealership players of the game, because the Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles, this first game meant more than just who they were playing. It's the start of a destiny to possibly win a state championship. Kelly, talk about this with your team.
You know, that was our first game, and I'm really proud of everybody. Everybody stepped up when they needed to, and I think we'll show well.
All right, let's go to your sister, since you're a little less talkative right now. What do you guys think about this year and what you need to do to try to three-peat?
I think we just need to play defense together as a team, and also pass the ball on offense and just take the open shots on offense.
Let's bring senior over here, Morgan Bachman. Morgan, for the last 3 years, you've been a part of a state championship team. What do you think this team needs to do? I saw teamwork today, but what do you think they need to do to try to get that edge going into the end of the year playoffs this year?
We definitely need to keep sharing the ball and working as a team. We definitely have a chance this year, but we're going to have to work really hard to get there. So.
And I don't know about you guys, but I saw a lot of good role players. We were talking about all the young players. Addie's playing well, Sarah's playing aggressive, little guards. Your sister's in college watching you online right now. Did you know that, Torres? And heck yeah, she's watching that on HSS Live TV. That's Maddie Torres's little sister. But anyway, what do you think about this supporting cast you're developing here, Kelly?
Not only do they work hard in practice, but they show up well today in the game, and I think it's really important that we have them on this team, and they work their hardest, so that's good.
All right, now, Kelly, you're supposed to run the locker room and get dressed. Coach Hibbs needs you to play point guard for the boys team today. Guys, I'm with the Brenner family of dealerships, players of the game. How fitting, Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles, that's a team. There's no I in team when you're trying to win a state championship. All right, we'll be back for the boys game right after this.
To learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
At Giant, it's never been easier for you to shop smart. Discover low prices on the items you buy most. Save on thousands of items every week with new Red Bonus Buy savings. And with gas rewards, you save big at the pump. You'll love how your savings stack up. Only at Giant. Earn Gas Extra Reward savings every time you shop, and pump up your rewards even more with weekly bonus offers in-ad and in-store. Gas Extra Rewards go farther at Giant.
High School Sports Live basketball rivalries feature Hershey's 6'10" Villanova-bound Dylan Painter versus the high-flying McDevitt Crusaders. Harrisburg has reloaded and will battle Carlisle with Deshaun Millington and company. Steel High versus Trinity featuring 6'11" Sean Good. Cedar Cliff versus Redland in the Battle of the West Shore. Kelly Jaycott and the state champion Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles take on Chambersburg.
Right now at Pizza Hut, you can get any 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Choose any crust, any sauce, any toppings. So go for it, America. Get any toppings, any crust flavor, anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Welcome back. It's time for a doubleheader. Chambersburg Trojans on the road here against Cumberland Valley. Jeff Thompson, Charlie Fortney. Tonight's game's brought to you by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. This is our early tip-off, our first one of the year. And Charlie, we've got a great one coming up. I mean, Cumberland Valley, Chambersburg, this is 2 very evenly matched teams. Sean Scheffler back at Chambersburg, and that's no surprise. We know what types of teams he's had through the past. Just 3-4 years ago, he was a district champion. Chambersburg Trojans, what do you see tonight?
Tell you what, they got some players that are coming along. But when you talk about Chambersburg, you don't really talk about players. You talk about a team, a culture, hard work, work ethic, get after it. So many times the Chambersburg team over the years, you wonder how they got there. Well, it takes a leader like Coach Scheffler breathing fire into the players. But what's interesting, they're going up against the High School Sports Live's veterans, Cumberland Valley Eagles, who won some big games against Carlisle. I mean, you name it, over the years, they won some big games on High School Sports Live, so this is going to be an amazing matchup today.
Jeff Thompson, you know so well the Cumberland Valley Eagles. I mean, your man over here on the West Shore is what I like to call you, the roaming West Shore basketball man. Talk a little bit about Cumberland Valley and Coach Hibbs' team tonight.
Well, first of all, it starts with Coach Mike Hibbs, a very knowledgeable man. He's been at the highest level of the high school basketball world, and he brings that to Cumberland Valley. He also brings his assistant coach, Eric Richardson, who's been there too. And Donnie Hostetler and Bob Wolf round out the coaching staff. These kids are very high basketball IQ. That's what I hope to see tonight.
If you're just tuning in with us, Cumberland Valley girls, #1 in the state, just defeated Chambersburg 58-12. But coming right up, stay tuned. We'll have the tip-off. But first, we'll have an interview with Charlie Fortney and Dennis Bavaria right after these messages.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94 years.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Okay, guys, we're back at Cumberland Valley High School. And before we get into a very big rivalry between the Cumberland Valley Eagles and the Chambersburg Trojans, we talked about it a moment ago. We have a special interview with Dennis Bavaria. I'm here with Dennis Bavaria.
Thanks, Charlie.
Not only a longtime Cumberland Valley CVYBA leader, preparing these girls at a younger level. You had Jaycott, Bachman, and all these girls. Let's let you talk about that first before we get into some other important things we want to talk about. How do you feel seeing like these girls playing at this high level? And these were girls that you had in 4th grade. Talk about that.
4th grade, the Falconers, the Snydmans, the Johnsons, they all started with me at a very early age, and I feel like a grandfather most of the time. And it's a great reward, especially when we get to Hershey and we win a state title. So great players, and they're great girls, and smart basketball IQs, and great families.
Well, and I never told you this, and Coach Wolf, I'm sure, will not mind me saying this, but Coach Wolf is from Central Dauphin School District, the last coaching job he had. And that's where my kids go. So I live in that school district,
Sure.
and we got to know each other decently well. And when I asked him after the first year of being at Cumberland Valley how it was going and whatnot, because my daughter swims a lot, so he's always down at the pool for some reason, part of his job, I guess. But he said, well, he told me the dynamic of the program, and he mentioned you. And he mentioned how he had never done this before, but he pretty much feels real confident to trust the girls to be involved in programs and interaction with all these extra things you guys do in the offseason. He talked a lot about the foundation that had been built. So I know he recognized that from the door and appreciates it. And talk about how you feel about that relationship with Coach Wolf.
Coach Wolf is a fantastic man, and we get along really well. And when the first day he arrived, we were very fortunate to get him, and he supports our program. And, Cumberland Valley Youth Basketball is 25 years today that we started it, and we're celebrating that this year. So it's a good program. We have over 900 kids in our program. And, we work with you a lot in your program, Advanced Hoops. and a lot of our kids play there for you during the summer. So it's a combination of both, and we think we're blessed with the talent we have here.
Well, Denny, I want to mention that at the Mr. Pennsylvania and Miss PA banquet up at the Capitol, led by Ron Marsico, and you received a lifetime achievement of coaching and honored in front of a lot of tremendous athletes across the state. So I want to mention that was a great time in your life. I mean, and I thought it was well deserving.
I was shocked, and I didn't know I was getting that, and you presented that to me, and I was overwhelmed. It was in front of the basketball community of Pennsylvania. I thought that was a great honor. I hold that as one of my greatest honors ever that I ever received. Thank you so much.
Well, and you're doing something right now. Talk about the Claire Rose Bavaria .com, or we had the website up there a second ago. Hopefully we can pop it up again. But talk about what that's about, and we have some time here to let you do that.
Well,
go ahead.
2 years ago, I lost my wife to pancreatic cancer. It would be 2 years on December 16th. And she always supported me in my basketball programs and what I did in my coaching. In fact, she was going to be my assistant coach. So I wanted to do something in her memory and in her honor. So I started a foul shooting contest where we would shoot fouls. We'd have sponsors and participants. And you could shoot wherever. You could shoot. We had people shoot in Milwaukee. We had people in Indiana, Louisiana. And we got sponsors and we got participants. Well, in 2 years, we raised $57,000 for the Lustgarten Foundation. The Lustgarten Foundation is out of New York. Mark Lustgarten was the founder of cable TV. He was also a big promoter of basketball. His son works for the NBA, and he has something to do with Cablevision. Cablevision underwrites all administrative costs. Wow. So every dollar, 100% of every dollar donated goes to pancreatic cancer research. So we're very blessed. 57,000, and a lot of people like yourself that have supported this program in the Cumberland Valley School District, York Catholic, Dallastown, West Perry. I just can't thank all the school districts in the area that have participated and all the businesses that have participated in this. So it's worthwhile. This Friday, the school district is having a purple out here.
Wow.
So
This Friday.
A
purple out at Cumberland Valley.
Here. And everybody is supposed to wear purple. They're giving us a check for the Lustgarten Foundation in my wife's memory, and then they're also collecting at the doors. So that's going to put us over $60,000 in 2 years. That's an amazing thing. I can't thank the people of Pennsylvania, Central Pennsylvania, yourself for all the sponsors that you have given us. And I feel very honored and very blessed.
Well, I'll tell you what, we are blessed. And you know what? I'm going to encourage people at home to consider coming out to Cumberland Valley on Friday night for the Purple Out. And what time should they be here?
They should be here for the varsity game, be here by 7 o'clock. The check presentation is going to be to my whole family at 7:15 before the game. And they get to see one of the top teams in the country play. And I think
who are the Cumberland Valley playing that?
We're playing Harrisburg.
Harrisburg. Wow. And the number 10 team in the country, we just watched them, the Lady Eagles. Well, we will be back in a little bit to see the boys game in about a minute and a half. Stay tuned with us as the Cumberland Valley Eagles take on the Chambersburg Trojans. This is always a good one. Don't go away.
Thanks a lot, Charlie.
How about we cut some fat from the system? How about we lose the hot air and secondhand smoke? Let's give everyone a great choice of doctors and remember we're our own primary care providers. Let's build better plans and pick up some better habits along the way. It's time to be the change we want to see in healthcare and the change we want to see in ourselves. Let's do it all for health. Highmark, Blue Shield.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less. And OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Advanced Hoops is offering the 3D guarantee. Charlie Fortney believes the 3 dimensions are game speed shooting with professional instruction, crossover intensity with ball handling whiz Gerald Jarman, and 5-on-5 games building playing experience in competition.
These 3 dimensions are needed for well-rounded training.
I'm looking for players that want to take their game to the next dimension. The 3D Guarantee is for players who want to work.
To sign up for the 3D Guarantee, go to advancedhoops.com.
Karen has 459 friends, but none of them made sure she got home okay. None of them suggested she skip the next drink, try a glass of water, or maybe just call it a night. Karen has 459 friends, but tonight, what she really needed was one good one.
Welcome back to the Fieldhouse here at Cumberland Valley. Great place to watch basketball, high school sports live. This is our tip-off here on ABC 27. Todd McCall, Charlie Fortney, and joining us on the floor is Jeff Thompson. Starting lineups coming right up. And we've got a great game, I think, a very evenly matched game tonight. Should be very exciting for our tip-off. Tonight's game is brought to you by the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. Charlie, looking at this game tonight, Mike Hibbs, Sean Scheffler, 2 great coaches, evenly matched games, but these are the ones, when you look at that mighty strong Commonwealth, that you have to get.
You know what? These are 2 teams that are going to rely on, playing in these games and winning these 50-50 type games. These aren't 2 top teams in the league. So it is a very important game to set a tone earlier. And there's Bo Wagner, a tremendous guard.
And our starting lineups tonight, Bo Wagner for Cumberland Valley, Josh Giardina, Derek Hotstetler, Will Hibbs, and John Baker. And Cole Christian for Chambersburg by Sean Mincy, Cade Whitfield, Jacob Browse, and John Shoup. Those are our starting lineups tonight for you. And our lineups are brought to you by OSS Health and Connection Academy. We've got a fresh 8 coming right back up here. And Cumberland Valley boys really looking early on to see what they can do in the Commonwealth here at home.
Well, and tonight, since it gets in boys basketball, there's a lot of banging that goes on under the basket. We got Jeff Thompson warming up under the basket right now. He's going to give us, after a few minutes, of perspective. Jeff, how's it look from down there? We're going to get Jeff queued up in a bit here.
Jumping center for John Baker is John Baker, and they're going a little smaller. Cole Christian will jump tonight. Baker will win the tap, and Cumberland Valley will come away with it, but early on there's going to be a walk call by Will Hobbs. Will Hobbs, as you know, is the coach's son.
You know, somebody told me the other night they saw Chambersburg play. I said, they didn't look that great. I said, hold on. It doesn't matter how they look. Coach Treffler's teams get better every night they play.
Well, they're 2-0, and Jacob Browse scratching early with the jump shot, putting Cumberland Valley up 2-0 early on. And there's going to be a foul call, a hand check on by Sean Mincy. Mincy and Cole Christian have been the 2 go-to guys for Coach Scheffler and his team. On the other side, Giardini and Baker have been the leading scorers for the Cumberland Valley Eagles.
Well, Josh can go to the hole.
Yeah, Josh Giardino, you're right, Jeff, can go to the hole. And I think Wagner and Giardino attacking the rim is going to be a factor, hopefully, for Cumberland Valley to have a big night.
I'd like to see Will pull the trigger, too.
Bo Wagner's going to nail the 3, and Cumberland Valley's up by 1. Cole Christian will turn it over. Cumberland Valley will come back on the other end, and there'll be a foul call. Foul's going to be called against Cole Whitfield. That's his team's first of the half.
And that's a good sign for Cumberland Valley to have Bo start off with a three-corner 3.
Cade Whitfield for Chambersburg. He's a junior, number 32. Look for him. Not a big guy, 22, 6'2", but just plays bigger than he is.
There'll be a foul call against Cumberland Valley.
Chambersburg also, Jeff, I know you're a big man coach. They have a young man named Tyler Collier, a freshman, 6'6", one of the most hopeful young players in the area. We'll be getting to see him in a little bit.
They're counting on him.
John Baker was signaled for the player control foul. The ball goes inside. It's going to be a miss
by John Shupin, pushing by Cumberland Valley.
Todd, that was a really nice post up. Just couldn't finish it.
Chambersburg in a good aggressive man. Dump out. Will Hobbs is going to miss it. Rebound is controlled by John Baker. And he'll throw the ball, move around, and Cumberland Valley will keep it underneath their basket.
Will needs to pull that trigger.
Will Hobbs, the lefty.
That's Coach Hibbs' son, Will.
Tell you what, when you're a coach and you have a son that plays on a team, and you have been coaching for all those years, guys, and you didn't have a son playing, I would think it would be extra rewarding.
Not only rewarding, but also tough sometimes, too, because you'd have a tendency to talk about this game afterwards at home. Will Hobbs going to throw the ball out of bounds. Chambersburg will have it at the other end. That's 2 turnovers by Will early on by Will Hobbs. Chambersburg, Sean Scheffler's teams always move the ball well. Look inside the paint for the easy layup. Up and good for Cade Whitfield. Boy, they'll move the ball. They're so patient, Charlie.
You know, Josh Garrodino came to a college showcase in the fall, and I was amazed how many college coaches at the D2 and D3 level like this young man's game. And you can see why tonight. He's hard to guard.
He is hard to guard. That's going to go against Cumberland Valley. That's a 3rd turnover here early on in this first quarter. 4th turnover, excuse me.
Jeff, what's it look like under the basket with these post players? What are you seeing?
Charlie, they're establishing real good post position. I think CV's going to have to do a better job with their feet fronting that post.
The miss by Cole Christian outside, pushed by Cumberland Valley. Will Hobbs outside up, and it'll be no good. Rebound pulled down by Bashan Mincy. Mincy with the push. Up, scoops up, and no good.
Garrodino got away with a hold there.
Ball bounces around, and John Baker will come down with the rebound. Garrodini misses. Baker up, scoops up on the other side. It's going to be good. Cumberland Valley takes the lead 5-4.
You know, Baker brings an athleticism. He's a player he's the only player of his kind on the court, Baker, with that athletic frame at about 6'4".
Cade Whitfield up and good. As we mentioned earlier, Chambersburg early on 2-0 here. Cumberland Valley is 0-2. Their losses. Well, Hershey's one of them, but that basket's good by Josh Gardena. I think we're going to have a back-and-forth night all night. Backdoor cut, beautifully executed. And the scoop and the score by Cole Christian.
A lot of enthusiasm from the Chambersburg bench right now.
Chambersburg playing hard man-to-man. Great movement by Cumberland Valley. There's going to be a bump. It looks like it's going to go against Cade Whitfield.
Yeah.
And that's going to be costly. You cannot get that guy in foul trouble. Jeff Thompson?
Well, I think that shows John Baker's athleticism once more. He just went hard to the basket. And here come the 2 big guys, too. This will be exciting.
Tyler Collier will enter the game. He's a freshman at 6'6" for Chambersburg.
You know, there's some really good freshmen in the area, guys, this year, making their showcase on varsity. A couple to mention is Jordan McGraw and Gerald Jarman from Susquehanna Township, doing really well for young guys at Susquehanna.
Bo Wagner's going to be called with the charge. Take another look at it. He's going to spin off and go full speed, and looks like right then and there the charge is going to be taken. Great charge by Brady Hunt, takes that charge. He's a senior. I know Coach Scheffler talks about that, but unfortunately we got a busted and bleeding Bo Wagner, and he's going to have to come out of the game. Wow, already on. That shows you the Commonwealth and the energy that's put forth here. It looks like he got a scratch on the neck.
Yeah, he's got all 5 fingernails on his neck right now.
Well, it looks like Chambersburg has a young man.
Brady Hunt.
Brady Hunt as well. So, wow, we're talking early on here that they're getting after it.
They're going to get after it. When we take a break, an injury break, we'll be right back. We've got to wipe up the blood off the floor.
High School Sports Live basketball rivalries feature Hershey's 6'10" Villanova-bound Dylan Painter versus the high-flying McDevitt Crusaders. Harrisburg has reloaded and will battle Carlisle with Deshaun Millington and company. Steel High versus Trinity featuring 6'11" Sean Good. Cedar Cliff versus Redland in the Battle of the West Shore. Kelly Jaycott and the state champion Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles take on Chambersburg.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
Look, Ryan. Shh. Look over there. I see it. I see it. Is that what I think it is? That's a beauty. Wait, look. There's an even bigger one. Oh, wow. Shh. Oh, man. Don't worry, buddy. I know where there's a whole herd of them.
Stop by Hoffman Ford. You'll be sure to save a lot of bucks.
No regrets. If only she parked in a garage. If only they had the chimney cleaned. If only they had Erie Insurance. Erie is seriously good insurance that treats you fairly and goes above and beyond to make you feel like your auto or home mishap never happened. At rates that'll save you as much as the other guys. So get a quote from Erie today. Because whatever your regrets in life, your insurance company shouldn't be one of them. Erie Insurance.
All knotted up, 8-8 here, 3:27 to play in the first quarter. We got a great one here in the Commonwealth, Chambersburg, Cumberland Valley, here on High School Sports Live. And there's going to be a foul call, and it's going to go against a bump. Cole Christian's going to be called for a player control foul.
I thought Will Hibbs drew that one.
There's a Giant student section taking a look at Jeff Thompson down here. And tonight, Cumberland Valley always has brought a lot of pride. Big heads, Jeff, of the players. Looks like they're there.
They are here. The student section is here. I see Mac Warren, a star of the football team, right behind me. Look at these guys.
Going to go the other way. Chambersburg will have the ball.
It's amazing the student sections in the area, what they've been able to come up with in the creativity to create school spirit.
Yeah, they're here tonight.
We've seen it so much in the Mid-State, the great enthusiasm out of the kids for High School Sports Live. 2:59 to play here in the first quarter. All knotted at 8. Cade Brenner has entered the game for Chambersburg. They're going to look inside of the freshman. And it's going to be pulled away and controlled by John Drapp. And up comes the Cumberland Valley Eagles.
And that's where Collier has to get stronger. And Coach Truffler's given him that opportunity to grow up here early in the season. If they can get that big young man going, turn him into a sophomore by the 10-game mark, that takes the team to another level.
John Drapp made an excellent move defensively in the low box. That's going to be a good battle right now.
Jake Hibbs is going to be called for his first foul, team's third of the half.
Jake is Mike's other son in the game right now.
Cumberland Valley's moved to 2-2-1. Chambersburg breaks it. Look at the big freshman going up over the top and up, and he's going to miss. He's going to come away as Tyler Collier will miss that shot down on the other end. Cumberland Valley will come down with it. And banks the shot. I guess it's open. Matt Sunderland, 5'11" junior, puts it up and in and puts Cumberland Valley up by 2.
You know what they say, the banks are open. Cash in when they are, baby.
Cole Christian up and good to tie it up.
By Sean Mincy, Cole Christian. A lot of good guards on this Chambersburg team. A lot of talented guards.
Rebound pulled down by Baker. Baker's going to kick it back outside to Sunderland. Baker, it looks like he's going to take an extra step, and he will be called for the walk. Chambersburg ball.
Thompson, you're closer to the action. Was that a walk?
That was a walk. Unfortunately, if he took one tiny dribble, he could have paved his way to the basket.
You know, when I was a kid, when you took a couple extra steps, they called it Amtrak train, baby.
The Amtrak train. Cade Brindle up and no good. Rebound pulled down by John Drape, and up comes the Cumberland Valley Eagles.
What a checkout by John Drape.
Nice box out there.
Good ball move by Chambersburg. Cole Christian up, and it's no good. And Cumberland Valley will have the ball.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them run clock right now.
Evan Schreffler will come into the game. That's his father is the coach. He's a sophomore, 5'11". He's going to enter the game. And Chambersburg going to that matchup zone that they play through the pass. Good pump fake, kicking out. Up and no good for Jake Hibbs. Rebound by Baker. Baker in a scramble underneath, and Baker's going to find a way to scoop it up, and it's good for Cumberland Valley.
That was blue-collar work right there.
Just like we thought, 12-10, hard-fought game.
By Sean Mincy getting things set up.
I love that Kansas set.
Mincy's going to put it up, and it's going to be a bump on Baker. Baker's going to pick up his second foul, and Mincy will go to the line to shoot two with 2.5 seconds here in the first quarter. Mincy up with the first one, and it's good. Entering the game for Cumberland Valley is Derek Hotzeller, and Baker's going to have to come off the floor, arresting him with 2 fouls. Shot was up, and it's going to be missed by Schreffler, and that's going to end the first half. Cumberland Valley 12, Chambersburg 11, here on High School Sports Live.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94 years.
Under a new state law, all electronics must be recycled.
Welcome to the Dauphin County Recycling Center, where recycling is quick, easy, and free.
You may recycle appliances or even cell phones.
We're open 6 days a week, and recycling is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Contact our helpful staff at the Recycling Center or visit our website for more information.
Help us protect our planet, because tomorrow does matter.
12-11, Cumberland Valley, Chambersburg 1. Whitfield and Christian with 4. Cumberland Valley, Baker leads with 4. Very balanced scoring. 8 minutes here to start the second quarter. Chambersburg will have the ball. Man, a host of players entering in for Cumberland Valley. Their bench are going deep to the bench tonight.
I believe this game's going to be won on the boards.
Ben Balasonderman has entered the game for Cumberland Valley. He came down with a rebound.
Both teams have great ball movement and just movement. You just got to make shots when you get the opportunity in those kind of offenses.
Sunderland misses, and it's going to stay here. Cumberland Valley, or excuse me, Chambersburg ball here on the half. You're right, Charlie. Opportunities, they got to fall early on.
Well, when you get good shots, you got to take advantage of it.
Collier up and good. That freshman is showing why he's in that lineup right now. Chambersburg's taking a lead, and Cumberland Valley now has taken the lead. Sunderland with the scoop and is up and good. Alessandro with the steal, looking ahead. And the ball will be awarded to Chambersburg. It'll be out of bounds. And Jake Hibbs missed that one. .6:32 to play at half. Two very balanced teams tonight. Steal by Giardini. He's going to scoop it up, and it's going to be good. And the foul, and it counts. The foul will go against Cade Brindle, and that will send Giardina to the line.
Good anticipation skills by Josh Giardino. Very, very versatile on the layup.
Cumberland Valley taking the lead. Giardina to the line for one. It's up, and it's good. 17-13, Cumberland Valley. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul on Will Hibbs, and man, I don't know. It really looked like Cole Christian maybe just used that forearm a little bit, maybe player control.
It was definitely a in-between play, a referee's. I call it a referee's call because they're all referee's calls. Luckily, Cumberland Valley's Bo Wagner's back in the game, got a tip on that, but that was an erratic pass. You got to wait till the guy gets in position there before you make that pass into the post.
Sheffield looking to come inside. Scoop up and missed by Brady Hunt, but he'll be fouled. He'll go to the line for two.
Yeah, Ben Belisandrum with the foul, a senior, 6'1". That's a tough name to pronounce, but I'll tell you. Very competitive game at this point.
Coach Hibbs has gone to the bench here early. He's moving guys in and out. And, you know, early on, trying to build that bench is definitely something that can be looked at later on. If you want to go deep in these playoffs, you've got to have a bench developed.
And it's paid dividends, too.
Alessandro pulls the rebound down. Will Hibbs puts the last three. Chambersburg's going to take a timeout. We'll be right back after these messages.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94 years.
Will Hibbs' three puts Cumberland Valley up 7-5-48 here in the second quarter. This is our first one for High School Sports Live, and we've got a great season coming up next week. Palmyra at Mechanicsburg, and then on the 22nd we go Bishop McDevitt will host Susquehanna Township. Always a great matchup. These are guys-girls doubleheaders, so you're tuning in for two. Scheffler picks up his dribble, and look at Cumberland Valley getting after it now.
A lot of confidence being put in Tyler Collier, the young big man.
Christian will miss.
That's a shot. That's a forced shot. And Cole Christian's a great ball player. He's going to fill it up this year in some of these games, but you got to learn shot selection.
Drapp will pull down the rebound early on, and stepping out of bounds is Giardina, and that will give Chambersburg the ball coming down the other end.
Well, here's why college coaches like Josh Giardina. I think we keep mispronouncing his name. It's a tough one. But Josh creates. They see at the next level a point guard that can get in the lane and make life easier on his teammates. That penetration is going to help him pay for college.
Christian knocks it down.
Now there's an example of good shot selection. He had the same shot earlier, but chose to do a dribble step back. Wasn't necessary.
Bo Wagner knocks it down. He's now entered in the game. He has a number 3 on. He had a bloody jersey, had to go out. They had to change the jersey. He's now wearing 3 for Cumberland Valley.
And he just hit a 3.
Christian right back at you for another 3 for Chambersburg. Score 23-19. And we are in for a good one tonight, Charlie.
Jeff, you were on the court. How far was he behind that three-point line, Jeff Thompson?
NBA. He was deep. Coach Hibbs wasn't happy about the closeout, but he was very deep.
It's going to be a block. It looks like it's going to be a block, and Chambersburg staff is not happy about that one.
I agree with Bones Jones on that call.
By Sean Mincy will be picked up with that foul, that blocking foul. That's his second. Cumberland Valley will have the ball underneath their basket with 4:05 to play here in the first half.
Yeah, Bo Wagner. Wow, showing some leadership, Bo Wagner.
Wagner went out with a busted chin. He's come back out and doing a nice job for him.
I'm going to give Bo Wagner a little claim to fame here. He was a teammate of Dylan Painter's for quite a while there when they were younger.
Will Hibbs layup up and good, and Chambersburg's going to take a timeout. And we'll be back with more after these messages.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
We got the Giant student section here.
Guys.
Hey, let's go down to Jeff Thompson, the Giant coach. Jeff?
Hey, excellent game on the baseline here. The student section is fired up. They're sporting some Giant student T-shirts. And here comes Bo. Here comes Big Bo behind me.
They got the paper boy down there, Bo Wagner. His face looks like the paper boy, I tell you what. I guess they don't even print papers hardly anymore, right, Charlie? I mean, that's kind of dating us all, isn't it?
You know what? I'm glad they didn't have those when I was playing ball, because my head would have been extra big looking.
I would have been happy to make the court.
All right, let's back to basketball here, guys.
Nice play by Will Hibbs.
Cumberland Valley early on here in the second half, 3:36 to play. They're 15 for 32. Good ball movement out of the Eagles. Kyle Saunders going to throw it away, but he's going to get it back. He's going to throw it. They call him back court, but Chambersburg had an opportunity, and Collier throws it off the hands of his teammate Shoup, and looks like when it all goes out, it's going to be Cumberland Valley's ball after we've settled this all. Ball bounced around there a little bit. Jake Gibbs is going to enter back in the game. Jake Gibbs, 2 sons here playing here tonight.
Before we got interrupted, I was talking about Bo Wagner played AAU ball with Dylan Painter, who's heading to Villanova, plays for Hershey. So I know those will be memories he'll have his whole life. But Dylan's going to play a lot of basketball at a high level at college, especially under Jay Wright, which, interestingly enough, talking to Kelly Jacob before the game, she had said that she was on a visit at Villanova, and Jay Wright was saying, hey, what do you think about this Dylan Painter kid? And she put in a good word for Dylan Painter. And so that's kind of neat to see Kelly, and who's going to Villanova, and Dylan kind of working together to help secure those scholarships.
Hostetler misses Chambersburg on the other end of it. The ball's going to be thrown away. Cumberland Valley ball.
I'm impressed with the Cumberland Valley defense right now.
Yeah, earlier on in the game, it seemed like Chambersburg was the stronger team physically, but right now you just see Cumberland Valley's a little more sure of what they're doing, and Chambersburg's trying to basically train some players under a certain system, but that's where Coach Truff is going to work his magic as the season goes on to get everybody on the same page, and he usually does that.
And it's going to be a walk on Bo Wagner. Chambersburg ball, other end, 1:48 to play here in the half. Chambersburg really needs to settle down and get a good bucket here. You don't want to let that lead get too far away.
Charlie, this should be a great halftime shootout. I see the players down here.
Do we have any ringers is what I want to know, Thompson. Any ringers that are...
Well, Nick Rhodes, who scored the winning touchdown in the football game on Saturday, looks to be leading the pack.
Wow.
At halftime, we'll have our shootout. It's one of the traditions here on High School Sports Live. Cumberland Valley be awarded the ball. Wagner bringing it up. Hostetler for three. And the lead is widened by Cumberland Valley. Ball be knocked out of bounds. Chambersburg will keep it underneath.
I don't know if you guys could see that post defense, but Will stuck his hand in there, saved the bucket.
There'll be a foul call going against Cumberland Valley. I think it's going to go against Will Hobbs.
Cade Whitfield's 2 fouls are really hurting Chambersburg because they haven't been able to use him. He's a stabilizer around the basket. That's been a big factor in Chambersburg losing that first quarter momentum, Todd.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Collier, the freshman, will miss his foul shot, but it'll be rebounded and pulled down by Browse. Outside with the miss is Shoup. And Chambersburg, the ball will be awarded to them underneath the basket.
Well, they got away with one there because there was poor shot selection by Chambersburg, and that's the key. They're going to have to clean up their shot selection going into the second half if they're going to have a chance to compete to win this game.
Looks like it's going to be a foul on Cumberland Valley. It's going to go underneath. It should be 1-1, if I'm correct.
Yes, it is.
Hostetler will be called with the foul. That's his second. And going to the line shooting 1-1 will be Brady Hunt.
I think the game turned around with John Drapp's inside play, in my estimation, defensively.
That when Bo Wagner came back on the floor, even with that busted up chin, Wagner brought a nice spark back.
Yeah, he did.
Hunt's shot, first one is up and good. It's a nice shot of the Cumberland Valley faithful tonight. We've got some Chambersburg Trojans mixed in there. We've got a nice crowd here in the field house tonight.
I'll never forget in high school playing a second half championship against McDevitt here, and the place was there wasn't a seat in the house, and it was, I'll never forget the first basket. It was made in that game running down the court. It felt like you were just walking on pillows. It brought a numbness to your body, just the pandemonium of the sound.
Hunt's second is up and good. 9-point lead by Cumberland Valley. We're under a minute here in the first half action already.
Could be a big stop for Chambersburg if they could stop and get a score on the other end. Keep this within range, a little momentum, 2 stops in a row.
They're going to be very patient here. Coach Hibbs' team very patient.
Coach Hibbs is definitely using a lot of his bench.
And there's going to be a bump. That foul's going to go against Shoup. And that's going to put Wagner to the line. Excuse me, take that as a correction. Sunderland will be to the line shooting a 1-on-1.
Now, do you hold for the last shot coming down here if you're Chambersburg, or do you try to score quick and get 2 for 1? What do you try to do here?
I believe you hold for 1. Yeah, I tell you what, I think right now with a close game like this, every possession counts.
Kind of
Make it a
regroup
good
at halftime
one. Yeah.
and try to get a new strategy. I would look for Scheffler to come out picking up some full court, try to get back in this.
It's awfully hard to full court Josh Giardini.
That when you're in foul trouble a little bit, every foul is a bonus, so you got to pull back sometimes, pull the horses back. Sunderland misses his second. 20 seconds to go for Chambersburg here in this possession. Kick to Cole Christian is up, and he'll miss it.
I'd like to see Cole Christian get to the basket. Seems like he's settling for the good old-fashioned 3, but not getting to the basket. There's a nice rebound by Christian.
Will Hobbs misses, and Jake Hibbs will be fouled. Excuse me, Will Hibbs misses. Hibbs will go to the line. I tell you what, we got brothers and sisters connections here at Cumberland Valley.
And Coach Hibbs isn't happy right now. So,
here's Cole Christian, had a chance to make a 3 to cut it to 7. Now he has a chance to make 2 foul shots, cut it to 8 with 10 seconds on the clock. And coming up at halftime, after the advanced hoops halftime shootout, we're going to have the Highmark 3-star halftime show, and we're going to be looking at our Korea stats. We got a lot planned for you at halftime. Don't go away, because we got some of the football players from the Cumberland Valley Quad A Football Championship taking a shot at the three-point line. They make a three-point shot, and they get a $50 gift certificate to Dick's Sporting Goods.
Oh, wow. Cole Christian misses his second in. Chambersburg get another opportunity. 5 seconds to go. Christian dishes, and the bucket's good by Brindle. Christian to Brindle, and just like that, 31-24 at halftime. Stay tuned, fans. Take another look at it here. Stay tuned for at halftime. We've got our halftime shootout for a $50 gift certificate coming up right after these messages.
High School Sports Live basketball rivalries feature Hershey's 6'10" Villanova-bound Dylan Painter versus the high-flying McDevitt Crusaders. Harrisburg has reloaded and will battle Carlisle with Deshaun Millington and company. Steel High versus Trinity featuring 6'11" Sean Good. Cedar Cliff versus Redland in the Battle of the West Shore. Kelly Jaycott and the state champion Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles take on Chambersburg.
Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, you two, it's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
Right now at Pizza Hut, you can get any 2 medium pizzas for $6.99 each. Choose any crust, any sauce, any toppings. So go for it, America. Get any toppings, any crust flavor, anything you want on any 2 medium pizzas for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Welcome back for our halftime shootout. Let's go down the floor. Charlie Fortney's down the floor, and he is now calling out our players. This is a $50 gift certificate for a host of people going to shoot. And coming now, Charlie Fortney will take it away.
Okay, our first shooter is going to be Tommy Janison, shooting on behalf of the Brenner family of dealerships. Let's give it up for Tommy, a half-court shot. We are speechless. This is a tough act to follow. However, we do have a tough young man Connor Long from the Quad A football team, shooting on behalf of Highmark. Connor, come on, buddy, you can do it. Okay, our next shooter is Noah Diorio, shooting on behalf of Groff Tractor. Noah, this is for a $50 gift certificate to Dick's Sporting Goods. You can't get any more pressure than that. Now, shooting on behalf of OSS Health is Robbie Schweitzer. Give it up for Robbie. Man, nothing but net. Shooting on behalf of Pizza Hut is Adam Overcash. Adam, this is for a pizza. Just a little off. Shooting on behalf of the Capital Region Insurance Agency, Robert Faulkner. Robert, show us what you got. I'll tell you what, they're making it interesting here tonight. Shooting on behalf of Pac Financial is Nick Rhodes. Who is this guy? Oh, man. Tommy set the bar too high, I think, in the beginning. Shooting on behalf of the Dauphin County Commissioners, Jeff Hamblin. All right, let's give it up for this little guy. It's little Aiden Smith, Archie Smith's son. Aiden, you're allowed to come in a little bit closer. Aiden, you can go in a little closer, Aiden. The football team thinks it's unfair at this point. Aiden Smith. Okay, that concludes our Advanced Students Halftime Shootout. We'll be back after this with the Highmark Halftime Report.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94 years.
At Giant, it's never been easier for you to shop smart. Discover low prices on the items you buy most. Save on thousands of items every week with new Red Bonus Buy savings. And with gas rewards, you save big at the pump. You'll love how your savings stack up. Only at Giant. Earn Gas Extra Reward savings every time you shop and pump up your rewards even more with weekly bonus offers in-ad and in-store. Gas Extra Rewards go farther at Giant.
Today, we have some breaking news on the West Shore. Some spraining, twisting, popping news. It appears that Mechanicsburg is getting a state-of-the-art OSS orthopedic urgent care. This is what we know so far. OSS urgent care is much faster than the emergency room. All patients will be seen by orthopedic experts. Costs are typically less, and OSS is open 7 days a week. Remember, if you have a sprain, pop, or break to report, go right to the experts. OSS Orthopedic Urgent Care. 2 great locations, York and now Mechanicsburg. Now that's some good news.
Groff Tractor and Equipment is PA's full-line equipment dealer representing Case Construction along with other leading manufacturers. Serving the total sales, rental parts, and service needs of its customers. Groff Tractor paves the way for your project from start to finish, featuring the latest parts and equipment from Case Construction and more. Groff also offers 24/7 job site support. Groff Tractor is your #1 source for everything under construction.
Welcome back to our halftime report. Cumberland Valley 31, Chambersburg 24. We had some hot players tonight. Bo Wagner went out
He had a busted-up chin when he came back in the game. He had a new number, and he was wearing number 3. If you take a look at the highlight, when he came in as number 3, I tell you what, this is what he did. The shirt fits the shot. 3 down for Bo Wagner. And then when you look on the other side, number 5, Cole Christian, he entered the game. There's Bo Wagner again. Christian was the hot player on the Chambersburg side, doing some really nice things. There's a beautiful backdoor cut for Christian, and that's what he's going to have to do in the second half. Charlie?
Well, I think you saw who made that pass. It was Cade Whitfield. He's one of the smartest basketball players on the court instinctively. Cade Whitfield will be inserted back into this half. They're only down 7. I think it's going to be a difference maker for Chambersburg. Hopefully for Stratford and it will. But credit Coach Hibbs' boys for recognizing, hey, it's another High School Sports Live broadcast. What do we do on High School Sports Live broadcast? Cumberland Valley, we win games. And that's the pace they're heading at right now.
Yeah,
Jeff?
I agree with your Bo Wagner assessment. He should be wearing number 3 all season. He came back and hit those. He went out of the game and he had 5 fingernail claw marks bleeding from his neck. It was pretty gruesome. Comes right back in and hits his first 2 shots.
Well, you know that blood rule. It's a rule that we always had to have as a coach. Always had to have that extra jersey in the bag, and you never knew what number it was. But this number seems to fit Bo Wagner tonight, number 3. Let's take a look at our stats. There are CRIA stats.
Capital Region Insurance Agency. That's
Chambersburg 24, Cumberland Valley. Look at points in the paint for Chambersburg is 14. Evenly matched 14 for Cumberland Valley. Look at the 3-point shots, 15 from the outside, but 9 on the other hand for Chambersburg. And then fouls were a little bit of a trouble. Both teams went early to the bonus, but boy, inside the 3-point, the outside of the 3-point line, both teams, that is pretty impressive early on.
Well, Will Hibbs can shoot the ball. Obviously, we know that, and Bo hit a couple, and Derek Costello came in and hit one. From Chambersburg, Cole Christian can light it up, can he?
Yeah, he can. And just to make a note that those were attempted 3-point shots, not made, but what we get out of that is the chances that Chambersburg's taken. It points to the fact that they're not getting to the bucket. They're not getting to the hole.
Well, we're going to start the third quarter at 8 minutes, fresh 8 minutes, 31-24. Cumberland Valley will have the ball here to start the second quarter. Wagner will control it.
That was a nice trap deep by Chambersburg to get the ball, but they lost it out of bounds.
Cumberland Valley will keep it.
That was a nice, hands on the ball by John Shupp. Now, this is the lineup that Coach Treffler wanted to keep in there, but lost the momentum because of foul trouble earlier. Let's see how that goes for Chambersburg. There's Shupp, great help side defense.
Hotstetler's up and good. Hotstetler with the 3. And that puts Chambersburg up 10, but right back down to the other end is Christian on the other side.
They got to find that guy because he can score. Garland Christian. Beautiful pass.
Wagner with the pass. Wagner's going to get his own rebound, and he's going up and good. That's 10 points for Bo Wagner. He's the leader tonight for Cumberland Valley.
And sometimes you deserve it when you make a fine pass to score.
Wagner almost coming up with the steal. Chambersburg will control it. Christian going to the corner to Mincy. Mincy's up and no good. And the hustle play will be rewarded to Chambersburg. Cumberland Valley's Hotstetler stepped on the line.
Guys, is it just me, or is Byshawn Mincy, Cole Christian, these guys are great penetrators settling for the 3 tonight?
I think the CV defense is predicating that. Actually, very impressed with the way both teams are getting after it defensively.
Mincy's penetration up, and he misses the rim with it. Cumberland Valley will be bringing it down on their end. Ship will be awarded with the foul. And that's his third already. Early on in the first half, Chambersburg was in foul trouble. We'll see if they can stay out of it.
Josh tried to create something inside that may not have been there.
Ball's going to be underneath, and it looks like there's going to be a foul. It's going to go against Will Hobbs, I think.
Will Hibbs.
Hibbs, excuse me. Will Hibbs, I apologize to the whole Hibbs family. I know them very well. Mincy gets players off his feet so well, but he's going to be picking up with the player control. And drawing that foul will be John Baker. Great.
Charlie, there was an example of what you just pointed out. Mincy tried to get to the hole, but he couldn't quite get there.
I think what's happening is it's a decision-making. The time before that, he didn't go the whole way, and he settled for a floater. You either got to commit all or none. All the way for the layup to get fouled, or do the pull-up.
Right, and he got caught in no man's land.
Yeah, and he's struggling with finding the balance.
Patient is Cumberland Valley. Wagner's going to come up with it. Up, and he gets a shooter's roll. That's 12 points for Bo Wagner. He has been the difference maker here tonight for Cumberland Valley.
And he was rewarded because he picked up that loose ball. Once again, the basketball gods shining on Bo.
Christian scooped through. He's the leading scorer for Cumberland, for Chambersburg.
That's a nifty move to the hole, isn't it?
Scooping up. He's a nice player.
Chambersburg cannot settle for just trading buckets. They got to show that they can make some stops to try to create some momentum. You're not going to win at Cumberland Valley, a Coach Hibbs team, down 10 going into the fourth quarter.
Well, it'll be awfully tough. That's number 4, isn't it?
That's going to be his fourth foul. That is Shoup's fourth foul. And I tell you, with Shoup coming off the floor, as you said, Coach Thompson, just the aggressiveness of Shoup, he really helps his team. There's going to be a timeout on the floor. Chambersburg will let's just take a second here and look at how quickly Cumberland Valley's done a nice job just lengthening that lead. And Charlie, you mentioned that it's Chambersburg can match buckets, but they can't get stops.
Well, and you see Coach Hibbs, a good shot of him in the huddle. He's up 10, and he's demonstrating his team that he's not happy with certain things they're doing out there. And they need to stay sharp. They need to cut off that penetration. And Chambersburg doing the right thing. They're trying to penetrate. They're not settled for threes, but they got to be able to finish, Coach Thompson.
They've got to be able to finish. I look at Sean and I look at Mike. Great teachers. Two great teachers.
It's good to see Sean Scheffler back in the helm here at Chambersburg. He's had so much success through the years. Seen so many good teams, so many well-coached, hard-fought, aggressive teams.
And he's off to a 2-0 start.
Cumberland Valley ball, 4:50 to play here in the third quarter.
There's a lot of game left.
Fans coming up next week, Paul Myra at Mechanicsburg. And then on December 22nd, Bishop McDevitt will host Susquehanna Township in a doubleheader.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Dylan Painter go up against a James Williams-less McDevitt Crusaders, but he will be back.
I saw Dylan in his last game. He started the game with a 3 and got fouled for a 4-point play to start the game.
Wow. Evan Scheffler was called on that foul. Cumberland Valley ball. Look at the movement for Cumberland Valley. Very patient tonight. Pass by Baker is picked off and shoot down the other end. And man, well, that he's lucky that didn't go against him. That's going to be a foul call on Gardena.
Josh ended up in a heap under the basket. Josh Jardina with the foul.
You know, I'm so glad, Jeff, you got that right. The Jardina. You know, that's a tough name to pronounce, and that Cumberland Valley insight's invaluable. You have pays the work here, doesn't it?
It sure does, in more ways than one. Good patience. Let's see what kind of shot they get out of this. It looks like they're going to try to go back door, doesn't it?
Wagner up and no good.
What a
Baker
rebound.
with the rebound.
That was a fine rebound, wasn't it? Fingertips.
And there's going to be a foul call on Scheffler.
Our referee for tonight, Barry Shipley, makes the call. Barry's one of the regulars for High School Sports Live.
That's Scheffler's second foul. Team's fifth now of the half. Baker with a nice penetration up, and it's going to be no good, but he's going to be fouled. And just like that, Brindle will pick up a second, and that is going. Next foul will be 1-on-1, and it's going to be crucial for Chambersburg.
I think that's what they were trying to do, is get in that foul situation advantage. Wisconsin did that marvelously last year through their run.
Baker misses his first. Mincy will bring it down. And the foul's going to go against, on a push, will be Bo Wagner. That'll be his second. Team's third of the half for Cumberland Valley.
Boy, Sean can go to the basket to his right, can't he? Explosive.
Yeah, he's one of the most explosive guards in the area. A little unpolished still, but as he polishes that game up and learns to finish and follow through with plays, you know, going into the senior year, we're looking at one of the premier guards. Kind of has like a Deshaun Millington-like game.
Deshaun Billington, we'll see him later on as he takes on his Carline Thundering Herd team. Will take on Harrisburg later in the season in January.
Todd, I'm glad you brought that up. What a lineup. I mean, fans at home can go to HSS Live TV to see the schedule. I know we're looking to add one more that's missing right now, but man.
Christian missing. Rebound by Hibbs.
Will Hibbs pulling that one down. Christian had a good look that time.
Now watch the ball move to Cumberland Valley. They've been really patient all night tonight. Ossetto up will miss. Rebound by Mincy. Mincy's going to push. Mincy to Scheffler. Scheffler deep from the corner. He'll miss it. He's going to hear it from the crowd, and Brindle will pick up the scoop, and Mincy will settle the forces. I like the penetration on Mincy. The foul call is going to be on Jardina, and it'll be awarded underneath. That's going to be the fourth foul for Cumberland Valley this half.
I think they called that one on Derek Hostetler. That was a bad matchup for Derek from a quickness standpoint.
Thank you, Coach Thompson. That's 3 on Hostetler. Mincy coming off. Nice inbound play. 38-32. It's now a 6-point game.
That was a West Perry inbounds play that Sean pulled out of the bag. He's a West Perry grad. Did you know that on his team there were 3 Med Penn coaches that came from his team, high school team?
I think I heard this story before.
Not from me.
Refresh me. So West Perry, who else was it?
The boys and girls, the girls coach who just retired, and the girls coach who's there now who was the boys coach.
Wow.
Urich.
Huh.
It was a pretty heady team.
John Baker.
Penetration, scoop up and good for Wagner.
Bo invented that shot. I haven't seen it before. Charlie, how about it?
Well, he has the Band-Aid on his chin, but here's Cole Christian. I keep rooting for him to get to the hole.
He looks like Dr. J when he does.
Well, he has nice long strides, and like you said, he's athletic. He can shoot foul shots, so why not live on the foul line a couple times going to the hole? There's Whitfield.
Whitfield will miss it. He'll get his own rebound scoop, and he's going to power it up, and it's going to be no good, but a foul call will go against Baker.
A couple offensive rebounds in the last 2 possessions.
Look at the hustle here. Look at me square up, nice shoulders. That's what you always taught all your big men. Square up and go hard to the basket.
Looked like Charles Barkley.
Whitfield going to the basket. The mini Barkley. 6'1", but he plays bigger. He'll make the front end of the 2. Here in the game for the first time, senior Reggie Adams for Chambersburg. And Coach Scheffler doing a good job mixing a lot of different guys in here tonight.
Yeah, I really think the makeup of this Chambersburg team is I mean, I think they're 15 points better than what they're playing at right now. So that's a good thing. There's a potential that they can get to, it seems like.
I'm sure Coach Scheffler will bring that out in them.
Oh, my goodness.
6-point game. The ball's going to go out of bounds. Wagner's going to throw it away. Drapp is a little bit upset at about ball kicked off his foot and went out of bounds.
I think we have to credit Cade Whitfield for that defensive play, don't we?
No doubt about it, Coach Thompson. Christian way outside. He's going to miss it. Baker's going to come down with the rebound.
Charlie, that speaks to your point right there. You wanted to take it to the hole.
Wagner going to the basket, going to scoop out.
Fans wanted to travel on Jake, but I didn't see it.
Oh, there's Cole Christian with some defense of his own.
Nice double. Great hands. John Drapp pulls it down. Nice outlet pass.
Whitfield will miss a scoop around, turn around.
Thought he should have just went straight up. It almost seems like he lost his position on that.
I don't think he realized where he was.
Dardina deep from the corner. It's good. 43-34, 18 seconds to play here. Cumberland Valley, a much-needed shot. And it's going to be a block on Jardini. I don't know, and Coach Hibbs is very upset about that. It really looked like a forearm push from Christian.
Well, when Christian goes to the basket, he's more effective. Charlie, you pointed that out several times.
Well, and I like the fact that Cole Christian's doing that. Let's see if we can get a shot. Oh, that's another. Oh, that's Garadino's big shot from the corner. That was huge. Cade Christian was open for a moment under the basket there.
Christian was settling troops. 9 seconds to play. We're down to 5. Christian way outside. He'll tip the rim with it. No good. Fourth quarter action coming up. 43-34. Cumberland Valley. Christian with 13. Wagner with 14. More on High School Sports Live.
The Brenner family of dealerships gives you better pricing, better customer service, better selection, and a better service department for the life of your vehicle. We'll show you how at Brenner Chrysler Jeep, Brenner Nissan, and Brenner Pre-Owned. The Brenner family of dealerships on the Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, and on Paxton Street, Harrisburg. 24/7 at BrennerFamily.com. Serving Central PA for over 94
There's a place
years.
where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Karen has 459 friends, but none of them made sure she got home okay. None of them suggested she skip the next drink, try a glass of water, or maybe just call it a night. Karen has 459 friends. But tonight, what she really needed was one good one.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action. 43-34. We've had a nice one here in the Commonwealth. Scoop. The ball is up. And count it. Basket good by Whitfield. He is a guy, Coach Thompson, it's needed to be on the floor for Chambersburg no matter what the foul situation is. Take another look at it here.
He's carrying them right now on his massive back.
Reggie Adams gives him a nice scoop pass, and the big guy squares away. He's 6'1", but I'm telling you, he plays like he's 6'6", 6'5" inside. He'll finish it off. He'll finish it off 43-37. Cumberland Valley up in a tighter contested Commonwealth game here. These games are so important early on, Coach Thompson.
Well, it sets a tone.
This is a big part of the game for Chambersburg. If they've ever going to get a stop, it needs to be right here, guys. The defense intensity they're switching now.
No shot clock. Cumberland Valley's working the ball pretty well.
And that's something you've seen out of Coach Scheffler's teams in the past. Switching, they play a nice matchup zone sometimes. Here they're moving, really getting the hand in the lane. 5 guys packed in the lane, and that's going to cause a turnover, and it's going to go Chambersburg way. Great defense, Charlie, you mentioned.
Well, and the thing is, when things aren't working, you got to do something different, and credit Coach Scheffler for doing that.
Christian baseline scoop up, he'll miss. But look who comes away with the rebound, but draws the foul. It's going to be on the floor. That's going to go against Bo Wagner.
And they'll be shooting one-on-one.
That's the 4th turnover for Baker. I'll tell you what, Cade Whitfield earned that foul call. He's been getting beat up. He's been getting fouls called on him. He earned that. He's asserting himself right here.
He sure is, and I thought Bo made a nice play, but he got called for the foul.
I don't think we've heard the last of the Chambersburg Trojans. Nice roll for Whitfield.
You're right. They've got to find an answer for Cade. Someone to put their body into him. Box him out.
Whitfield misses the second one, 43-38. Cumberland Valley in need of a good basket here in their possession. Wagner outside. He's going to in and out. Much needed. There's going to be a push, and it's going to go against Jardina. No, wait a minute.
Now let's sort this out.
Yeah, we got to sort it out.
Jardina will be shooting foul shots.
Yeah, that was Cade Brindle.
Hey, hats off. These guys are going to war
They
tonight.
really went after it. You could have called a foul on either player.
Take a look here. Both of them just going hard and pushing each other out of bounds, and they're going to call it.
I like the box out myself.
It was a great box out by Brindle, but it's going to go against him.
Well, Brindle was saying, I was grabbed. I was
framed.
Down,
I was framed.
Jardina makes the first one.
Big foul shot for Josh.
Jardina up good for the second one. 2 big free throws here late in the 4th quarter. And Cumberland Valley gives some token man-to-man press now.
This is 1-2-1-1, and they got it. Looks like they might have gotten a turnover. Whoa.
Back at the other end, Chambersburg with a nice push. Scoop is up, and it's good by Browse. He's been a little quiet tonight. Back in there getting a big one when they need it, and they're down 5. We've got a foul on Browse. It's going to be a one-on-one opportunity again for Jardina, who's very good from the foul line. Foul trouble might come into play here now, Coach Thompson.
Well, I think foul shooting definitely will be. Both teams are in the bonus, and they're very, very close to the double bonus. Line change for Chambersburg. It's a battle, as you guys predicted.
Shoop entering the game. He's another big physical presence inside. Mincy bring the ball over half court. He's going to attack the glass. He's going to scoop. That's going to be up and good. 45-42. And timeout, Cumberland Valley. They're going to need one. Chambersburg pulls within 3. 6:14 to play. More action after these messages.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and Team Pennsylvania National Showcase. 5th to 12th grade, join a championship level program. Register now at advancedhoops.com.
How about we cut some fat from the system? How about we lose the hot air and secondhand smoke? Let's give everyone a great choice of doctors and remember we're our own primary care providers. Let's build better plans and pick up some better habits along the way. It's time to be the change we want to see in healthcare and the change we want to see in ourselves. Let's do it all for health. Highmark, Blue Shield.
Welcome back. We've got a great one, a close one. 6:14 to play. That youngster likes what he sees. His Cumberland Valley Eagles up 3, 45-42. And Coach Thompson, you mentioned during break the physicality and the physicalness of Chambersburg now taking a little bit of a play against the Cumberland Valley Eagles.
I think that's what's changed the momentum a little bit. I know that Charlie Fortin is excited because he just got a hot dog with everything up here in the booth.
Hey, it's been a long night, guys. I'll tell you. I mean, these players are making me hungry the way as hard as they're playing.
They play hard. Both teams are playing very hard. Well-coached game, well-played game.
Well, for his not dominant, but for his in control, Cumberland Valley Eagles, Todd and Jeff, have been all game. Chambersburg's a basket away. Now they're in a matchup zone here. It looks like you said, Todd, earlier. He likes that matchup on the ball,
and they're very good in it. It allows that penetration, though.
But it's Bo Wagner time.
Wagner, you can't let him get into that gap, and when he does, just like that,
he's up to the moment so far.
14-point tonight. 47-42. And the foul will go against Will Hibbs. That's going to put Hunt at the line, shooting 1-1. Will Hibbs has 4 fouls.
I don't believe he shot a foul shot this year, number 10, Brady Hunt.
Chambersburg gets a rebound off a Hunt's miss. Mincy scoops up. He'll draw a foul, and that's going to be Will Hopp's 5th if it goes against him. Will Hobbs actually has his 5th.
Will Hibbs,
excuse me.
They're gonna miss him, but his brother Jake, can he be up for the task?
So Hibbs for Hibbs in the substitution, and Christian entering back in for Cumberland Valley, or excuse me, Chambersburg.
Good foul shooter at the foul line.
Mincy is good on his first one.
I was just glad to get in and jinx him there.
No, he's shooting about 80% for the season.
Well, this is a big one right here to cut it to another one-basket game.
47-44, 3-point game, 5:19 to play with Cumberland Valley. Man, do they need one right now. Momentum shift here, Coach Thompson. Chambersburg's way, and it comes up with a steal. Chambersburg needed Jake Browse. Christian going to the basket. Looked like Christian walks.
But Jake's going to come away with a fat one-on-one.
Wow, that was, again, Cole Christian. Sometimes he doesn't seem sure what he wants to do out there. I often tell kids when I'm coaching them, you tell them, either shoot it or take it. It's one or the other. There's no in between. You just, shoot it or take it to the rack. And
with confidence.
Don't stop. Collect $200. Pass go. Just get to the rack.
He who hesitates is lost, or is that she who hesitates?
I don't know.
I guess it could be either way, couldn't it?
Well, I thought you used your corny line in the first half. You're only allowed one of those a half, remember?
Jake Hibbs misses the front end of the 1-on-1. Christian from deep. It's up. It's no good. Cumberland Valley comes away with the rebound. Wagner going to settle the troops down and walk it up. 4:43 to play.
Cole Christian had a chance to really help his team there.
Two-shot foul.
Christian's going to pick up the foul, and going to the line will be Jake Hibbs.
How many times do you miss a shot at one end and compound it at the other by a defensive play?
Well, Cole Christian hung his head after that three-point shot and came out without a defensive stance and just ran into the guy. And this team is going to go the way Cole Christian's going to play basketball. And as he matures as a junior leader, this team's going to mature as a team. And I think You see Coach Treffler over there talking to him after that play. He's working on him. He's working that angle.
Jake Hibbs with 2 foul shots, big foul shots.
But you're right, Coach Thompson. 2 big shots. First. Mincy scooping up, good baseline. He's going to miss it.
Cumberland Valley bit a big bullet, didn't they?
They sure did. And Giardini had an opportunity at pulling that rebound down, but it's going to go Chambersburg way underneath.
Cumberland Valley needs a stop here.
Mincy uses the pump fake very well up, and it's good.
That was a sweet pull-up.
I'm impressed with Mincy, Todd.
Yeah.
Jeff, I'm intent with him. He's asserting himself. He wants to win on both ends of the ball. He's asserting himself.
It's physical. They're being chucked on every screen.
There's going to be a foul against John Baker. Christian's going to go to the line, and he's now going to shoot 2.
That was a player control foul, so I think we're going to take it out of bounds. Luckily,
it'll be out of bounds. You're right. So Baker will pick up his 4th foul. That's trouble a little bit for Cumberland Valley. That's their best rebounder.
Nice show on the switch.
Mincy penetrating now. He fills it. He's going to miss it. It's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay Chambersburg way. And you wonder if that ball bounced off of Cade Whitfield's hand.
I honestly think the replay is going to show us if the referees are right. That ball. Yep, right off the head of John Baker.
Right off the head of John Baker. That's why I'm not a ref. Up and good. What a shot by Jacob Kraus. That's going to tie the ball game. Chambersburg 49, Cumberland Valley 49.
Look at Mincy on the ball here. Wow.
And Mincy's defense, Coach Thompson's doing just enough to get Bo Wagner thinking about it a little bit as he's bringing it up.
He's taking Bo out of his game a little bit.
Baker going to use that pump fake. Looked like he was going to pull. It appeared, Coach Thompson, that maybe Cumberland Valley's gotten a little bit tighter. Baker's going to miss. He's going to scoop his own rebound and going to drive it, and Christian's going to be called with the foul. Looked like he got a lot of ball.
Chambersburg fans are taking serious umbrage at that call.
Well, this is an opportunity for them to go 3-0 if they come away with an escape victory here.
And what's the rule of thumb? Follow your shot. And John Baker is demonstrating the value.
But that
following your shot.
That was a great replay by our Invictus staff because Christian did get him on the arm.
He got him, and John made a nice play, as Charlie spoke earlier. John made a nice play to follow his shot. Great teaching point right there.
Baker makes the front, misses the back end.
Uh-oh.
Mincy with the push. He's going to ball fake. It's going to be blocked by Wagner.
That was huge.
That was an interesting no call, but that was a good play both ways. Good attack by Mincy. Good defense by Wagner. Wagner's had a tremendous game.
Wagner's going to lose it out of bounds. It's going to go Chambersburg way with 2:21 to play.
Well, I know we haven't talked about the Brenner family of dealerships player of the game, but man, you got to talk about Bo Wagner and Byshawn Mincy.
Well, they're the two that are emerging right now. Cade Whitfield's a force as well.
That block on Mincy may well be our play of the game. The way if Cumberland Valley goes on to win, that characterizes Cumberland Valley's asserting themselves.
That would be Baker's 5th. The foul's going to go against him. That's going to put Whitfield to the line to shoot 2. 50-49. Big shots for Whitfield here.
Whitfield struggled from the foul line in his first game, going 1 for 7, and he was 0 for 1 in the second game. So this isn't a lock right now.
Well, he's hurting right now. He's bending over. He hurt himself. Let's see. Look, and he's not normally like that. You wonder what happened there. He's limping around, grimacing. Let's see what happens on the foul line here.
Hey, looks smooth on that one.
I'll tell you what, he's a competitor, and he showed it right there. tie it at 50.
Whitfield will tie it for a chance to go ahead. Since early in the first quarter will be the last time Chambersburg led. He'll miss it, but gets his own rebound, puts it up and misses again. It's going to be pulled down by Giardini.
Great rebound by Josh. Boy, they bit the bullet again. I thought Chambersburg for sure had it too.
Giardini scoop up and good. The leading scorer of Cumberland Valley coming into tonight's game puts him up 52-50. Charge call again gets Mincy. Mincy is very upset. So is the Chambersburg Trojans. Their fans are starting to get here, and Cumberland Valley's fans are waking up now as well.
Looks like a good call by the officials there.
I'd have to say that is a good call. It's a bad time.
But
to
I like the emotion. I like Mincy's a great kid, great young man. I know him well. In no way is that an attitude. He just wants to win.
Very disappointed.
He wants to win.
Big possessions. Foul's going to go against Jacob Browse.
Giardini's going to shoot 2 foul shots.
Well, that's one position I wouldn't want now as an official because they are really hammering each other.
Giardini will go to the line to shoot 2 for Cumberland Valley. And one thing we haven't mentioned about the Cumberland Valley Eagles, a sophomore that will be playing with them as soon as this football season's over, is Charlie Catcher.
Charlie
He's
Catcher.
6'4". You haven't even thought about inserting such an athletic kid in this lineup. That will be scary for Cumberland, for other teams in the Commonwealth.
A great steal by Josh.
Giardini's going to miss it. The ball's going to go outside. It's going to be Cumberland Valley's ball underneath their basket, 53-50.
Coach Hibbs asked for a timeout.
We'll be back after these messages.
Register now.
This year, Advanced Hoops is offering 3 levels of AAU basketball: Silver, Gold, and Team Pennsylvania National Showcase. 5th to 12th grade, join a championship level program. Register now at advancedhoops.com.
Brenner is back on Paxton Street with Brenner Pre-Owned. Choose from over 300 quality pre-owned cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans. We've got your next vehicle that's priced to fit your budget. At Brenner Pre-Owned, we have financing for every credit situation, plus 100% guaranteed credit. We'll get you driving today. Get to Brenner Pre-Owned, back on Paxton Street or anytime at BrennerPreowned.com. 24/7 at BrennerPreowned.com.
53-50.
Crucial inbounds.
Cumberland Valley really don't have to be in a rush here, Coach Thompson. They're up 3.
No, and they've got a couple good guards out here. Let's see what we can do with it. Bo Wagner for sure, who's won. Josh has made a couple nice plays, so Chambersburg's getting after it.
Chambersburg looking to foul. And that's going to go against Cade Whitfield. And that might be his 5th foul. That's only his 3rd, so.
Josh Giardini goes up to John Drapp, taps him on the side, and hey, you can do this, buddy. That shows good leadership.
Drapp makes the first one.
Like to see the big guy hit those foul shots, don't you? Either team.
Well, Coach Thompson, you've been fortunate enough being a 9th grade coach over Cumberland Valley, coach some of these young men. I bet it's rewarding seeing something out here on the varsity court.
Well, John was one of them, and he made those 2 big foul shots.
Drapp puts his team up 5.
This game is not over.
To go. Christian scoops up, no good.
Jake Hibbs, those 2 athletes. Who was the Chambersburg person in number 22?
It was Whitfield. Cade Whitfield came in. The ball will go to Cumberland Valley.
Whitfield and Hibbs really getting after the ball. That's winning basketball both ways.
A lot of hustle by both ends.
Jay comes in for his brother and fills in quite adequately, doesn't he?
Cole Christian had an opportunity there and just didn't finish.
Virginia looks like it's going to be bumped out of bounds, and it looks like it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Chambersburg ball turnover. Drake missed the ball on the sideline, and Chambersburg will be given the ball here. Down 5, 34 seconds.
Coach Treffler going offense, defense here.
And Cole tried to take matters in his own hands the last time.
Mincy getting to the basket. It'll be blocked, but the foul call is going to go against Drape.
It looked like John Drapp had a lot of ball up high. I'd like to see that on replay.
Mincy will go to the line. He's going to shoot 2, down 5. Stops the clock for Chambersburg.
And it becomes very important now they handle the full court pressure now.
Scoring without time.
So getting the rebound's really important here. Getting some size in there. Coach Hibbs is thinking the same thing.
Well, now's when you need to stick a body on your...
They put Hostetler in to get that rebound underneath, which I was thinking that right as he did it.
3-point game. Christian will foul. It's going to send Hibbs to the line for 2.
Well, that'll be a heck of a conversation at home tonight
if he can put these in.
Young Hibbs misses it, but it'll also be a heck of a conversation if he makes it.
Either way, they'll have a lot to talk about. Jake's quite a competitor.
Well, and just like fans at home, they're going to be able to go to hsslivetv.com to rewatch this broadcast as it's playing live on the internet. This is a big make right here. Just get one of the two of these to take the 3-point out of the equation as a tying factor.
Take Hibbs with his second. He misses first.
Look good on that one.
Good. Makes it a 2-possession game.
I have a feeling he might want to try to get to the basket.
Mincy with a great pass. Score is up and good. Shoot, but Chambersburg will take a timeout. A 2-point game. 15.6 seconds left to play.
How unselfish was that pass?
Beautiful scooping up and good. It's a 3-point game.
There's a place where kids really connect to learning. Commonwealth Connections Academy. It's a tuition-free, fully accredited online public school where students find devoted, enthusiastic teachers like never before. Commonwealth Connections Academy, the online public school.
Hi, sweetheart. Hey, you two. It's dinner time.
When Marcus and Michelle were starting their family, they came to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for their home loan. We're proud we could help Marcus, Michelle, and Mia. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help home ownership dreams come true.
15.6 seconds to play. Scheffler and his group, the Trojans, down 2, looking for their 3rd win of the season. And Cumberland Valley up 2, looking for their 1st win of the season. But more importantly, it's a Commonwealth victory, which puts you at the top of the Commonwealth at 1-0.
Okay, this is crucial right now to get the ball inbounds because
Drape will be.
That play was designed for John. He had,
and what was nice is only a second came off the clock if you're a Chambersburg fan. John going to line to shoot 2 here. Up 2 points. First one is good. Crucial foul shot.
He's a cool customer. JROTC candidate.
You know, you talk about players of the game, and it's not going to be John Drop at the end. It'll probably be Giardini or Wagner if Cumberland Valley goes on to win. But, man, how big are these foul shots, guys?
Crucial in a time. This is how you win ball games, right here from the foul line. But a 3-point game, 13 seconds to go. Christian has time to get maybe 2 out of it, 1 out of this, not 3. No need to shoot a 3. Scheffler will take a timeout, and now they might be forced to take
a 3.
But you know, if you take a look at this whole play sequence, they look like they were going 3 all the way. But, Coach Thompson, as you know, you can get 2 out of that when you got the ball around 12 seconds.
Charlie said it 5 times tonight. Don't be tentative. Either go to the basket or shoot the ball.
It's all or none.
One of the reasons
decisiveness is the key.
And Charlie, one of the reasons Chambersburg did get back in the game was going to the basket and drawing the foul. 3-point conversion plays.
One thing I've always learned, and Mike Hips learned under Morgan Wooten at DeMatha High School. I worked his camps and was a disciple of Morgan Wooten. I was too as a kid. I used to go be a demonstrator for Morgan Wooten. He used to go to his camps, and the one thing Morgan Wooten taught us at camp was the triple threat: catch and shoot. Okay, catch and drive, and keep it that simple. And pull up if the defense stops you. If not, you keep going. So it's just a simple sequence of events. You don't need to be unsure. If you're open, catch and shoot. If you're not, catch and drive, or catch and pass. But you go in those order, and I'll tell you what, it takes some work. It takes some practice, but it's a lot better than being indecisive.
Hey, I'm looking at their 3-point shooters. 23 can shoot it up. He's got a couple. Cole Christian has 6 coming into this game. I'm going to make a prediction. It's one of those for 3.
Might end up being Kay Whitfield getting the ball off
This is it right here. This is it right here.
Christian up. The shot is up, and it's going to be no good. But the clock wasn't started. And no one realizes that. The clock was not started. And therefore, they got 2 shots and a possession where they were up 5. It made it 10 seconds. But Cumberland Valley's going to escape with a victory, 57-54. And our player of the game, we talk about it, I vote Bo Wagner.
Well, he started number 2, but he ended number 3, and he's going to be number 1 for us.
I'll tell you what, Josh Giardini could have been it, but I do think Wagner made some big plays at the right time, some big shots. So, and he came off that injury. It represented the toughness Cumberland Valley needed to pull it out. So, yeah, let's go with Brenner Family of Dealerships player of the game, Bo Wagner. We'll have him when we come back. Todd?
I like what you're saying. So, when we get back here, 57-54, Cumberland Valley pulls away on our first one. We had a great one.
Hey, if the whole season's like this, it's going to be fantastic.
We'll take a break and more after this in just a few minutes.
At Giant, it's never been easier for you to shop smart. Discover low prices on the items you buy most. Save on thousands of items every week with new Red Bonus Buy savings. And with gas rewards, you save big at the pump. You'll love how your savings stack up. Only at Giant. Earn Gas Extra Reward savings every time you shop, and pump up your rewards even more with weekly bonus offers in-ad and in-store. Gas Extra Rewards go farther at Giant.
Advanced Hoops is offering the 3D guarantee. Charlie Fortney believes the 3 dimensions are game speed shooting with professional instruction, crossover intensity with ball handling whiz Gerald Jarman, and 5-on-5 games building playing experience in competition. These 3 dimensions are needed for well-rounded training.
I'm looking for players that want to take their game to the next dimension. The 3D guarantee is for players who want to work.
To sign up for the 3D guarantee, go to advancedhoops.com. High School Sports Live basketball rivalries feature Hershey's 6'10" Villanova-bound Dylan Painter versus the high-flying McDevitt Crusaders. Harrisburg has reloaded and will battle Carlisle with Deshaun Millington and company. Steel High versus Trinity featuring 6'11" Sean Good. Cedar Cliff versus Redland in the Battle of the West Shore. Kelly Jaycott and the state champion Cumberland Valley Lady Eagles take on Chambersburg.
Hey guys, just in time.
When Julie wanted to provide some stability for her 2 boys, she reached out to the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency for her home loan. We're proud we could help Julie and her family. If you're looking for an affordable home loan or refinancing option, give us a call. We offer down payment and closing cost assistance too. Call us weekdays 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. or check our website. We're the Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency. We help homeownership dreams come true.
Well, welcome back to our Advanced Hoops halftime report. It's our post-game show. We're going to go down the floor with Charlie Fortin. He's standing by with the player of the game. This player of the game is Bo Wagner. Charlie?
I'm here with Bo Wagner, the Brenner Family of Dealerships player of the game. Bo, it wasn't about all the points you scored. I know you led your team along with Josh Giardini to beat a tough, gritty Chambersburg team. But this I mean, you were bloody. I mean, do you ever watch UFC? I mean, that's what it looked like. And you just came back and brought just a toughness and an energy. Talk about this being a home opener and what that means to your team to get off to this kind of start.
We definitely needed it. We had a rough weekend this weekend. We just came out. We wanted to play hard and with that intensity, and we know that I'm the type of guy that needs to bring that. So after I got injured, I was just fired up, and that's what I brought to the table, and it helped us out. Well,
I mean, you and Josh, the 1-2 punch, the penetration, the attack, I mean, it has to be fun playing with another guard like that on the court. You're two seniors, right? And, I mean, how is it as seniors to go out playing together in that 1-2 combination?
It's great because we can both handle the ball, and we just have this, we have like a chemistry where we can get each other open, get each other shots, and he's my boy. He's great. He killed it today, so it was fun.
Talk about the football team finishing up and how that's going to help you, because don't you get like a special player coming along there? Talk about how that might be able to help fill in some gaps for your team as you move on.
We definitely, Charlie Ketcher, wide receiver for the football team, great kid. He brings the hustle as the big man, and he just has the type of attitude where he's going to get every board, and he's going to play tough inside, and we could really use that. Hopefully they win on Saturday still, but if he comes back, that'd be great too.
Todd, Jeff, you heard it here after a Quad A state championship. Cumberland Valley Eagles, not only did they win tonight, but they're going to win more games as they get Charlie back. Back to you guys.
Well, thank you, Charlie. Standing by here with Jeff Thompson. Coach, Cumberland Valley came away with their first victory. At one time there, late in that game, it looked like Chambersburg might pull it out, pull off that magic, and go 3-0. They go to 2-1. Cumberland Valley 1-2. Final words on this game tonight.
A hard-fought game, and I thought it was one in the trenches. Both teams played excellently. I thought it was well coached, and I thought the kids really responded. For an early season game, that was marvelous.
Well, let's go to our play of the game. Our Pac Financial play of the game. And look here, Mincy driving. You talked about this one, scooping, but the block came away. And look, that Pac Financial play of the game was very important on that block. Had that gone in, that would give Chambersburg the lead under 40 seconds to play.
Play of the game. Play of the game.
And it was Wagner who made it. And you know what? I think he got all ball, but you know what? I'm not a referee, and I'm glad not to be. I don't know if my eyes are good enough. But tonight, on behalf, this was our first one. Pennsylvania Housing Finance Agency, ABC 27, High School Sports Live, Jeff Thompson, Charlie Fortney, our Invictus staff, also our stats man on the play, Mr. Lumpkin. We appreciate all his work tonight. And we'll be back next week on the 15th, Paul Meyer at Mechanicsburg, and then Bishop McDevitt will host Susquehanna Township on the 22nd. For all of us here at Cumberland Valley, have a great night.
Real serious out there. I know a lot of guys, you know, a lot of your boys are out there dying. It ain't no joke. The grave ain't no joke.
I hear the window, thought it's your voice I heard. I feel the raindrops are falling, I see the tears you shed. My mind is constant.
My name is Joel Delgado. I've been here for about 2 years already. This program has really helped me through a lot. Home, out streets, basketball. Taught me how to be a better player, a better person. Helped me be a better man at home. I help my parents around the house now. Less disrespect at home. Working, helping my mother pay bills. This program just built me to be a better person and a better man.
The rector, he came to me asking that I want to come and join this program, and I seen him at the Boys and Girls Club because I work there, and he told me about the program and what it's worth. It's a great combination. Like, I like learning about new stuff, and basketball is the thing I do on the side, but it helps me on just communicating with each other, because really I love doing both things, learning, playing, but I just want to become a great player and just have a great future. And it's a long way to go now. I just gotta stick with and it might be bad sides, bad places, and good places. I'm trying to take the good path.
Met Gerald Jarman a few years ago, and he got to talking to me about three-star program, asked me if I wanted to get involved, and was very excited about the opportunity to work with young men here in Harrisburg and hopefully make a difference, make a positive difference in their lives.
I met Coach Jarman, and he asked me to be a part of the three-star program, so we looked at that, and of course you always try to clear your schedule for good things, and got involved, and it's just a great opportunity for anyone to impact lives. It's interesting, when I first heard about the program from the boys, they were talking about the mentoring, they were talking about just being together with friends, they were talking about so many great things that they liked about the program. And it actually took a while before they said, oh, and by the way, we play basketball.
I tell you, it's great. You see the young men come in as we begin the mentoring sessions. It's great to see just their development. It's great to be able to develop great relationships with these young men and just see them grow and prosper.
A lot of things in the streets just to help y'all out.
Can you tell them about it?
I got a lot of people that are here. I got into it, so I hope they learn something from here the same way I did last year.
Do you see any changes in them?
So far, yeah, a lot. Lots getting jobs, stopping a lot of things, becoming better people in here, better friends. It's helping a lot.
Yeah, I'll be here next year.
We got accepted to Duquesne and Bluesburg on a full academic scholarship.
We're here tonight at Roland School, Harrisburg School District. This is the high school program. This is our 7th year. This is the one that's really established. This is the program. This is kind of like the mother of them all. 65 guys from the Harrisburg School District, teenagers, guys, want to come out and play basketball and learn about life. Good thing is, I don't know too many places in the city where you can go and get this many guys in one location, one place, from different areas in the city, uptown, from the Hill, from out the South, all in one melting pot. Probably in another setting, in another environment, these guys will be at each other. It could be some friction, so that's one of the things we're thankful for. God has given us the grace to be able to do what we do. We're excited to be here. We have a great program. You're going to hear more things in the future, great positive things about the young men in the city. I believe that with all my heart, with all my soul. I believe that you're going to hear some positive things. There's a lot of negative things out on the media, and rightfully so. There's a lot of negative things happening in the city. But this is proof tonight, what you've heard and what you've seen, that there is some good that's happening. We want to highlight that. It's a breath of fresh air to see and hear some of the testimonies, some of the positive reports we're getting, and you've seen it for yourself. So the best is yet to come, and I look forward to talking to you again sometime soon.